Look at that. Am I right? Am I right on time this time? I was early yesterday. Technically, I think I was early yesterday. I was was it 9:19 and I was there at 9:15. We're doing a 15s thing this week. So it's 10:15 today. It was like I think it was past 9 p.m. and I was like, I still haven't prepped for the cup stream. I was gonna do like 2 members only streams. I was actually gonna do the cup stream public and then just swap it over to members only to be like, this is what being a member is kind of like, but because I already did another member stream today. But then there's like nothing. There's like nothing for cup. So like the cop stream, we usually watch like this one channel's illustrations of cop cam videos, and then we find the videos after we watch those. All re-uploads from that channel except for 2, but those were like really long videos, and now it's just I wasn't really feeling them. Like if I had my normal selection, I wouldn't have picked them. So I was like, well, we'll just look at Xavier. That's what I feel like doing. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at Xavier today. BCG has sections in her Instagram stories. So I only linked them this time in the description because we're just going to be focusing on those. So there's like an Xavier Files. That's where I got the name from. And then like a part 2 and a part 3. So we will be checking all that out. That should be some fun times, right? Because the live today, I'm going to save the live from today because I don't know how many more times she's going to go live for later this week, like for Friday, like the usual Friday. But she was yelling at Xavier, and Xavier was like, why is it my, like, what, how come, like, I'm getting yelled at for what the people are saying? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point, Xavier. So I don't know, which one? I'll look into him. I want to check it on our boy. A progression of from when he met Heather to now. Has he gotten better? Has he gotten worse? He's definitely, something's changed in him. He doesn't have eyebrows anymore. He's definitely more heavy set. It's excellent. Yes, it is. The snappy kid. How you doing? Wayne Larson. Yes, Wayne Larson. I'm right on time. Tinkerbell Hippie. Mother of Guinea Pigs. Danny Yellow. I'm on time. So, yeah. The Perry Eyes did an hour-long video after being like, oh, don't waste people's time. And I didn't know what she was referencing until the end of her silly video. I'll do an edited video response because I'm not going to waste your time watching an hour-long video. I watched it and I was like, she goes all over the place. We went over Dylan Mulvaney for like a good, I'd say 15 minutes. The whole time her daughter's like trying to call her. She's like, I don't want to waste my daughter's time. She's kind of making her wait for an hour. Mother Guinea Pigs. I'm not very her name. I'm sorry. Nicole with the new avatar. Always great avatars. Kelly, Tammy, Zelchman. Happy to be here on. Rosie G, Tara Knight. We got Yikesy. We are BCG. Oh, good Lord. This should be good. I'm hoping so. I mean, like, I was poking through it already, and I was like, yeah, we should just watch this stuff. I am happy. And we also got Linnell Shepard, J9 Bubbles, and Becky Lynch. Happy to have y'all here with me. This is pretty impromptu. I only gave you guys like half-hour notice. I'm not expecting like a big turnout or anything. It's a turn-up. But this should be fun just for us. And I'm trying to get my things. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, this is BCG's page. Follow them on the Instagram. This link is into the description. And we got Xavier's Files right here. Let me make sure something went wrong. Let's fix that. Let's make it go right. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. Who else would I view it as? Okay, where's the audio?
4th time today alone. Can you stop leaving things like this?
There we go. I can pause with my foot, but I can't. That's interesting. That's interesting. You guys can hear it, right? Let me know if you can or if you can't. I think I don't even really need to zoom in. I think this is actually a good. I think I got this all right. I think we're doing all right here.
This near me for the 4th time today alone. You need to be better in control of yourself.
I thought I had it when I grabbed it.
Xavier is loose as fuck. He might need some reminding on how to act.
He's loose, like he's loosey goosey. I have my volume up too high, I think.
I'm very into my art, but I'm also not into people using drugs around me in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. So I don't care if you use drugs or what drugs you really use if you're contributing, but don't put that shit around me or don't have it near me Definitely don't make a bunch of drug garbage and leave it all near me. Like, who does that?
Someone said that she said in Spanish that she wants to run away with the baby on the live. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. I'll fact check that. That's not good, though. I don't speak Spanish, so I wouldn't know.
You know? And if I've already had to ask you that shit one time, it should never get to 4 times. That's the 4th time today I've had to ask.
Yeah, Xavier, get your shit together. What was she even asking him to do? Something nefarious.
Everyone who knows
Keep his place clean or whatever.
me knows that I cannot stand when Xavier is smoking pot outside in the street where people watch. I always
I remember this one.
tell him the only place he's allowed to smoke pot is inside. Now he's here.
That's kind of weird. Most people would want their significant other smoke weed outside, and not. Oh, they don't have a house, so that kind of makes sense. You're gonna only smoke weed in the tent. I just want to be hotboxed all the time.
You're smoking pot, asking ladies for $20 fucking. Do you see what I have to deal with?
Oh, they do have music. You're right. Thank you. Do I have a mute button like on tap, on hand? Can I make a macro to mute? I think I have. Well, that would mute. I can just pause it and then mute it. Come back. I think we'll be okay. It's weird that I don't have a mute button actually.
I tell him he has to leave and he refuses. No, I'm recording you. I hate that shit.
I hate that shit. Oh, uh-oh.
She call me Mr. Bombastic, Elephant.
This is the music. I think we're okay if we play like a couple seconds. He's always crouching on the ground somewhere. Hell yeah, he is. I need to take my shoe off because I cannot feel where this foot pedal is. I don't even know if it's going. Is it going?
Ooh.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Whoa.
Please stop doing that while I'm on a live. You're distracting and ignorant. Can
What
you
is he
sit
doing?
down? Either way, please stop doing that while I'm on a live. You're distracting and ignorant. Can you sit down? Do you hear me talking to you?
Next to you.
I'd like you to, yeah.
I'm annoying and ignorant, but you want me to sit next to you? You want more of this closer to you? Okay.
That's great. Sit down next to me. Stop being rude and ignorant.
I'm gonna stand right next to you because
You can just
Zaddy Montoya. For anyone who's like more of an Instagram person, they're doing a live right now. I scheduled my live like right when I seen you went live. I was like, fuck. Honestly, I should have done this like way earlier. I've been slacking lately. I got up at noon today, actually, which is earlier than I normally get up. Actually, I think it was 11. It was some crazy time. Actually, it might have been even before that because Daisy was live and I was like recording shit. But yeah.
just sit down, please, and thank you. Every time I try to do something serious,
Your live is all done. Your life is all done. Okay, awesome.
my partner starts making jokes. Like, this is not a fucking joke. If you
Oh, hold on. Music. Get you a man that looks at you the way X looks at a free burrito. Man, he does look like he's digging that burrito. Look at that. I want the lamb chops to come back. Those were some good times. Shout out to Elle Fanning. Is that when did he shout
law
her out?
enforcement has to stay out.
The Elle Fanning shout out was at the very end. It's so damn funny. And I don't even know who Elle Fanning is.
But you know what I mean? So, all right, you guys, have a good day. Please, I want to go see my children, please. And I'm hungry to not have to beg for food. If that could be, arranged, that'd be great. Thank you so much. Love you. Heather Gillespie, Coco Chanel, YSL, GoPro Solo, and Xavier. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah. Shout out Elle Fanning.
Shout out to Elle Fanning.
So, like, this is Elle Fanning? I don't know who this person is. I've never seen them before in my life. I've never seen any of these movies. I guess The Great, Magnificent Mistress, Neon Demon? The Neon Demon. Okay. Super 8, All the Bright Places. We Bought a Zoo? Wait. We bought a zoo. I've heard of this movie from American Dad, but I've never heard of any of these other movies. Ballerina, Daddy Daycare. Okay, I've seen Daddy Daycare. Who was she in Daddy Daycare? It was so long ago. Probably, I don't know. No one I remember. Daddy Daycare came out in 2003. I feel like it came out before that. Whoa. That's not the page we want. All right. I got lost. What? Did we?
And law enforcement.
No. It's playing tricks on me. I just want to clarify something important. Well, I guess I don't know why it went away. That's okay though. I'm looking more for video. Whoopsies.
Good morning, you guys.
Nothing has changed or improved in 4 years. That's for damn sure. Okay, so this was like around a year. Maybe not so much a year. This is like around the time I came into the picture. Halloween-ish time, right before Halloween, 2023. And she's at the same fucking place with the same sunglasses around the same skyscrapers a year later.
So nothing has really changed or
Nothing's changed.
improved at all. If anything, it's gotten worse in every area. I don't know. I literally have been at the point for weeks where I've tried running from Xavier and he follows me. I've called law enforcement.
Dakota Fanning's sister. I feel like I should know who Dakota Fanning is. Was she the one in like spooky movies? She was in like I don't know who Dakota Fanning is either.
And asked them to get him away and they refused. As soon as I'm at my wit's end, literally with law enforcement there, he's like, I'm sorry, I won't do that anymore. And then he proceeds to continue being abusive.
I think I've heard of that as well.
Randomly, he's so sweet and kind, and the regular Xavier, the one that I met 16 months ago, but I really have no idea what the fuck is going on. Could be drugs. I really have no idea. And
Could be that he lied about everything. His brother doesn't actually work with or for the DA, and nothing's. You're still on the street. Well, you were in the hotel for a bit, but I don't think that was like Xavier's doing. I don't think Xavier really did anything for that. I think that was just the state stepping and being like, what have you been doing? And I've been calling 311. It's like, this is an automated text service. It says like, no. And like all the recordings show like, that's not the way to go either. That's what I think happened.
And I don't even have the desire to give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't care. Just get the fuck away from me and leave me alone is how I feel. His father tricked us into coming. I've literally
tricked us into coming where, Heather?
So his father tricked us yesterday. We were halfway to my doctor's appointment. He said that he would give us the $40 that he promised Xavier. He was supposed to be giving me back per Xavier. I've never spoken directly with him. Half of the money that I used to cover all of our Airbnb cost this entire time before my account was nefariously blocked by some unknown assailant, Airbnb customer service.
Assailant? Nefariously blocked by some assailant. How do they try to assassinate anyone? She gets so mad when her little extortion schemes don't pan out. Maybe it's his father and the drug problem, which would explain Xavier's issues. My goodness. Heather's an interesting lady. That's too far away from my eye surgery.
Has been contacted 30 to 50 times, no less, and never has any information. They say that they'll send me an email and never do. I've always paid cash for every single one of my Airbnbs. I have all of my debit card transactions and everything to prove it. And I have nothing but positive reviews. I'm 20 weeks pregnant. We have a doctor's appointment in Elmwood Park. His father tells us to come back and pick up money. We walk all the way back to the lake downtown.
Oh, Dakota Fanning was in Cat in the Hat. I've seen Cat in the Hat. And Charlotte's Web, I think. Wait. 2006? I probably haven't seen Charlotte's Web. Why did I think that? I have seen Cat in the Hat.
And his father stops answering the phone.
So she was like, just, well, not barely pregnant. She has a baby bump. But this is like when she was, when did she get pregnant? She got pregnant. I actually have no idea. I don't remember. She had the baby in February. What's 9 months minus February? That's a math question.
That guy, right?
Look at this.
But like May, when they were doing the walk to California, right? That's when they got pregnant. May, okay. Yeah, May. Whoops.
Literally, there's nothing
I like this rant. This is a good rant. This is a good Xavier rant.
that I can do to stop this person from being abusive to me. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with just this cheek. Anyone care to explain?
She is a very silly lady.
This is the type of shit he does. Like, the car is there, it's not touching, but he does shit to create the illusion.
Oh yeah, I always get them mixed up. Yeah, no, never mind. Ignore me with the walk to Cali.
That we are doing something wrong, or there could be a chance. I don't need the drama at all.
This one was so chaotic because she went in so many different directions, and she was mad at like people parking their car too close to her stuff to make it look like something was gonna happen or something. She was paranoid. And this is like I think one of the first times I was like, "What the fuck is going on with this lady?" Because before I was like, "It's crazy that she's living in a tent, seemingly by choice, because like she won't accept any help that's available." It's like, "Oh, Heather's way or the highway." But this one, I was really like, "There's something like mentally wrong with her."
As I said a million times, I take this walk at least once a month to go bring my children snacks and check on them, try to get a hug. Sometimes we hang out at the park. And this is new since not having a vehicle. And I had a vehicle, my own vehicle that I paid for myself, a Cadillac CTS, that I've had, that I got paid off and had for 30 days following the last payment.
Why is her eye so squinty too? Is this why like she's wearing the sunglasses all the time? She's like more high than I am. That's crazy too. It's a crazy level to be at.
Then someone mechanically destroyed it. I don't have these blemishes on my face. They're editing again. And after they destroyed my Cadillac, Eric Shull gave me a Honda Civic 2-door that was stolen out of the parking lot of my apartment at Montclair at 3 or 4 in the morning. Someone texted me from a number they claimed to be Eric's. I don't think it was Eric's. It's not the number I had saved for Eric. It was a new number.
Is Eric the one that did the clap back with her twice in the emails when she sends out her like, woe is me email to all of her Rolodex of contacts?
A Google Voice number. And
I think it was an E, either Aaron or Eric or something.
And they said that they were taking the car for tires and would bring it back in a few hours. And I never heard from Eric again or got the car back. So ever since then, I've been walking with this cart or all my bags in my arms, back and forth. I didn't have a tent when all this started because I was sleeping in Airbnb, not outside. And, you know, it's just enough is enough. Like, stop with the fucking game playing. I don't want to play.
Ed. Yeah, Ed. Okay. Thank you.
None of this is relevant to real life. Walking so close to people's vehicles that you make them think you're scratching them or fucking them up and doing other instigating, antagonistic shit is not my style. It's not my jam. I don't want it around me. I've now asked no less than 100 times for this person to create space, and they refuse. The person who is exactly me and loves the baby and wants a good future and dresses in clean clothing and has manners, he's more than welcome to stay. But this other version that sneaks off and leaves me asleep on the corner of Wabash to go do fentanyl, or that
very specific thing, Mama Mia,
you know, screams out loud, "You're going to get paid back for this," when I'm just standing there doing nothing, or that tells me, "Stop showing your ass to men," when I'm literally just standing like this, doing nothing in public, making me so embarrassed and humiliated when I've already gotten past all of my content sales and the things that I've done to disrespect myself in the past. I don't need 4 years later to be followed around by my husband and talk shit to. There's a little feature on social media that says comments disabled, so that anyone who wishes you anything other than well can fuck off.
Well, yeah. And that kind of like, why are we even having this rant then? I guess Xavier's being mischievous. It is in the Xavier files, it makes sense. But yeah, no, her eyes are, that's why she needs the filters.
My DM stays open for people who do care, and the comments are disabled. It's as simple as that. Stop making it more fucking complicated than it needs to be. You guys, look at Xavier eating this chuleta like a straight savage.
Tuna? He's eating tuna like a straight savage? Why is homie wearing one plastic glove? What's going on here?
Give me the jam. I'm so hungry.
Uh-oh. There we go. What was That's so crazy. That's so crazy. This? Back to Dusty Xavier's acting, not fuck those narratives. Get him, I do fight the power. Yeah, I like when he's competitive. It doesn't answer things properly.
So you guys, as per usual, I'm walking down the street leaving narrative.
As per usual should be in the bingo cards as well. I didn't do a bingo card. I thought we were going to hear more Xavier. I mean, like, I'm sure he comes up. I seen like him taking credit for the weed thing that Joe Biden did rid of.
In people's car door handles or under their windshields, and I look back and I see that Xavier has removed the narrative from the car door handle and thrown it on the ground. I asked him to pick it up and play dumb, like I didn't see him do it, and asked him.
This is like, I think this was one of the first ones I seen too, and I was like, Xavier just out here like throwing the narratives on the ground, like fuck this shit. Let's not bother these people. And she's like, I can't believe he did that. I might leave him. And I was like, oh shit, is she gonna leave him? And everyone's like, no, he's gonna leave him. I'm like, are you guys sure? And it's like, yeah. Nah, they're never leaving each other.
Asked him to put it in the windshield. He picks it up, pretends like he does, but really throws it on the ground again. I walk back there and look, and there it is, sure enough, on the ground. So, husband, stalker, creep, brother of the district
Mud Pit, how you doing?
attorney, sabotage. Which one? And what do you do when you ask a person to act right or get away and they refuse both options? But then we're at the laundromat and this 80-year-old man is trying to help me get a job. He's like inquiring about our situation, can clearly see that we're homeless and have all of our stuff. I have been passing out flyers everywhere for 4 years. My first year of dealing with this, I made a business card with a direct link to my blog where I have everything written and passed out 1,000 copies all around. Xavier followed that old man to Aldi out of the laundromat and threatened him for giving me contact information for a job.
If I was Xavier, I would want her working and out of my hair. Leave me be in the tent and let me do my drugs. I don't believe this story.
But he thinks that it's acceptable to go talk to these women who are literally overtly selling different services.
But he goes up to the people in the mall and is like, check out my Tumblr. Of all these models and stuff. Is the Tumblr like the same as his Twitter? Because his Twitter is crazy. His Twitter has like all this crazy bondage, women in flames and stuff. I think he's a serial killer. Or wannabe serial killer, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if Xavier murdered someone. We can't say that though. I can't say that. But I'm just saying he looks the part, I guess, which doesn't mean anything. It's just me being silly. Hello, Debbie.
It's not okay. It's not okay at all. Separate from me or act how you expect me to act.
Oh, there we go. Axe doing the sly photo, but I like this actually. His little photo. Free Xavier. With the joint cigarette in his mouth.
All right, so I've been trying to get Xavier to get rid of all this bullshit.
The 500 garbages everywhere on the sidewalk. Oh, yeah, that must have actually really pissed her off. Xavier had to get rid of all his wet magazines, but her narrative, obviously they're taking that with us. This is when they went down to the one card, I think.
Shit he carries. He literally has like 4 backpacks filled with wet magazines. And all I have is that red one with my clothes and our blankets, the Trader Joe's with my novel.
Who's your friend, Mudpit? Xavier? Is Xavier your friend? Or I don't know. Who's your friend?
The Nike with all the rest of my clothes and my yoga mat, my makeup, and more of our blankets. So more than half of what I have is our blankets and tent. His is just a shit ton of trash.
What about your novel?
And I said we get a reward once it's done. So this card is going in the garbage. That's what we have to throw away so far. And we're only going to be with one card. I want to really stress.
I was gonna play you guys the song, and that's in the thumbnail. He did this weird, crazy song. Xavier was quite the musician. He used to sound like the Beach Boys or something, and then I don't know, something happened, and then he started doing this weird I wouldn't even call it trap music. I don't know what to call it. It's something. And then he met Heather, and everything went to hell. But yeah, YouTube, well, we won't copyright strike it, but they'll claim it. Sometimes they block this. So this is what will happen. They'll block the video, maybe in all territories. If it's Calvin Harris, that one song. If it just blocks it in Russia, I don't care. But then if it blocks it in all the territories, I got to go in and mute it or trim it out. And then when I do that, I don't know why it does this, but when I do that, the live chat disappears. So to keep the live chat intact, I don't want to play with the copyright too much. I know I can get away with 2 to 3 seconds. And YouTube, they won't really do that. But I don't think Xavier has like a record label. I think we'd be okay with Xavier's music. I would be very surprised if it's signed or somewhere. You know what I mean?
Stress the importance of fake sorries and real sorries. Real forgiveness, true forgiveness, and
which song was it?
And phony face valued forgiveness.
Oh, No Contendo? We could play No Contendo for sure.
And apologies. You say sorry, but your behaviors are just as victimizing and oppressive as they were yesterday, then you're not sorry. And
yeah, I have it like uploaded into my streaming software. It's like I could play it like right now, like it's just like in the background.
We doing this no ad libs. We doing this off the top of the head, off the.
See, same with Cobra Cantina, but no one likes Cobra Cantina. We won't play that one. Same with the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Good stuff. We got Donkey Kong Country. They don't like that though. They'll copyright that. I've had to play a bit with it. I should probably take some of these off.
And that's what we call lip service. You're moving your fucking mouth. You're saying bullshit, but none of your actions are matching. Keep it away from me.
Yeah, Xavier when she starts talking. Poor Xavier, look at him. The little lost puppy almost. Any of you on the Love After Lockup Facebook groups, please spread this. Whoa, we won. Why did it do that? That's not the right. What button am I looking for? Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. So over this shit, let me see what this is saying. Oh, it's not the real Xavier. He's all over this shit. Yeah, when were they? Wow, when were they at the hospital that time?
Hill.com. Check thehill.com.
Check thehill.com.
You gotta start looking at some news.
Oh, Infowars.com, I think. Or something weird. And he's oh yeah, Xavier's conspiracy is about what's it gonna be about? I can't remember.
I don't trust Washington.
What, Gretchen? That's right.
Post. None of that. There's no one more full of shit than Jeff Bezos.
None of that bullshit from Jeff Bezos. Go to Infowars.com. Get your news.
For my hands, for my toes. I also have this one.
All electric pinks.
This one.
Xavier's brain is such an interesting specimen. So he's like going off about alternative news sources. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Is that electric pink? Damn.
Stop.
And this one. Cherry red.
Electric orange.
And a clear coat.
They like the electric colors.
And this one. And then my squishies.
All Barbie pinks.
Why do homeless people need squishies? Is that a necessity? I don't think so.
All pinks.
Squishies, yeah. All my photo shoots. Cuticle trimmers. Hi guys. Oh.
It's the me cosplay. She was cosplaying as me. I wonder, I could probably find the old video. My hair would be so much shorter. I haven't cut my hair in so long. I need to go get a haircut. It's too crazy. There's like parts of it that are way longer than others, and I don't know how that happened. So I gotta do something with it. But yeah, this is the Steve Delive cosplay.
Okay, so we're awake. We've been up all day, but we've had no Wi-Fi and no electricity at this location. I miss my kids. I don't know what to do. Same shit, different fucking day. Again, all of this is unlawful. All of this is unconstitutional. I am now 25 weeks pregnant with baby number 4, and I need to see a doctor, and I am being prevented from doing so. And they're using
No, you kept doxing all the doctors and medical care professionals, and so they were like, "I'm not dealing with her." So you got like moved to a physician or some doctor. It was like far or something, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, if I was a doctor, I probably wouldn't want to work with Heather either.
Xavier's eyes to create disgusting
She was literally like telling her followers, like, "You guys got to look into this lady. I don't think she's a real doctor." Blah 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 blah.
fucking content of horse and sell it. Thank you, AI. I still have question about
What?
it. I can't receive victim services if there were no charges pressed, but my home has been taken.
Is this mine or is this hers? Hopefully.
Trauma has been at an all-time high since that happened, and I have a lot of questions. So there are a lot of answers. Why hasn't the case been heard? There are numerous answers. Number one, either the local government is shut down, and
Well, no. I don't think the local government's shut down.
the state has lost control. Number two,
Chrissy, how you doing? Thank you for grabbing those TikTok lives. I only grabbed like 16 minutes of one of them. Mamma mia. But you grabbed them all. Like, I super appreciate that. I hate her TikTok notifications. They never work for me. I was trying to, when she was running on the beach today, I was trying to get CCTV footage because I have like one CCTV on the beach, but I think it's the wrong beach, or it wouldn't let me move the camera because like I need a password to do that or some shit. I don't know how to get that. So maybe I'll ask someone who might know. And we can I wanted to like sync it with her running back and forth with her. Like, it would have been cool. It would have been so cool.
two, the state is being pressured, and their
As long as we can hear Heather going crazy, that's fine.
necks are being stood on. Or number three, I mean, I really don't see any other options than that. Do you? If someone robs you or bludgeons you or stabs you on camera in broad daylight with witnesses, wouldn't you be wondering why the state couldn't pick that up? This is how my TV makeup turned out.
Oh yeah, Xavier's watching some kung fu movie in the background. I was like, "What's happening?"
Do you want to say hi?
Just casually. Hey, Xavier in his Guns N' Roses shirt. And I guess that's the movie he's watching. No, that's the movie he's watching. This is just another phone. I don't know what this phone's doing, actually. They brought a projector one time. They're like, "We're going to project it under the roof of the tent, and we're going to be able to work on the coffee table books so much better." Heather was taking pictures of Xavier being like, he might be the hardest working man in Chicago. And then they're like, the projector doesn't work. And Xavier had a mouse for some reason. I don't know what he's using a mouse for in there. They don't have a computer. I miss the tent days and the hair dryers. It's worse to buy a home. Average price. The background audio. Oh, I don't know what the background audio is. I think I paused it. Yeah, playing his movies with a big plate of food. That's good for him. I like that for him.
Charities is not open. We've gone in. Xavier, can you be respectful, please?
This is one of my favorites too. This is like such a blast from the past. All the best Xavier moments of all the craziest times. And like this is coming around the time that I was around. It's great. It's like walking down memory lane.
I'd like to have one recorded document that's not you in the background smoking weed and fucking making noise out of plastic bags. Is that acceptable? I can't edit this shit on my own. They're clearly blocking me from going live. It's difficult for me to upload these things as it is. Can I have one video that you are not creating a disturbance in the background? Please.
Xavier's just like very slowly about to smoke weed. Just like, okay, well, if I pull it really slow, maybe the bubbles won't disturb her. Or if I flick it just like, I don't even have a lighter with me. Could we flick a lighter like very quietly? I think I can smoke weed pretty quietly.
That he eats and he makes sure that I eat. Everything we get, we share.
Yeah,
So can you please stop smoking pot and flicking the fucking bic while I'm making a video that I'd like them to play in court? Please.
Could you imagine her playing this video in court? Any of these videos in court? I wish I could. You know that she did or tried to. Even if the judge watched like 4 seconds, I just want to see their face. I just want to see their face.
It's like you're a 39-year-old man. Sometimes you show up and you're there and you know how to communicate, you're respectful. Other times you're a fucking sabotage like this. What changes from day to day? Are you using drugs?
He's trying to, and you won't let him. And he tries to walk away. You're like, you're talking to ladies. You got to sit right beside me while I do this crazy live. Imagine if Xavier did that. Oh, she would be so angry if Xavier's like, sit right here beside me while I do drugs, but you better not disturb my high. You better not bring me down. I got to do music. I got to record music because he's a musician. She would be pissed.
Is someone standing on your neck? Yeah. Okay, so Xavier's being extorted or manipulated. In other words, he is not being permitted to be sober and honest. Someone has, and that's the kill team I always tell you guys about.
The kill team's back. Okay. Actually, so I guess the kill team's old because she was talking about the kill team, or she was saying, when I talk about killing things, I don't mean like, I mean like good stuff is happening over here or something like that. Some crazy thing.
Some sort of stock in sabotaging me, probably because there are so many fucking lawsuits on the table right now that people are desperate to discredit me.
Mamma mia. Debbie Potter in the stock photo in the background. Xavier's crazy art. This is weird. Yeah, the meet the artist thing. Jose.
And I tell him, if you don't want to fucking stay.
Heather and Xavier memorable moments. Love after lockup.
And I tell him.
Can we watch this? How do I do this? This button? Visit the link? Hold on, guys. I'm figuring out how to use the computer. I think I'm doing it right. Oh. Why? What? Look. This video isn't available anymore. Why? What's it called? Heather, Gillespie, and Xavier, memorable moments. Heather, Gillespie, and Xavier, memorable. What was I spelled? Moments? Why would they have taken it down? Well, that's not it. That's weird. That's weird, stolen eggs. Why'd you do that? I'm just gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna check the Wayback Machine. What? I just don't understand. I just don't understand, guys. All right, I think
And I tell him,
good.
If you don't want to fucking stay with me on the low, not telling people our location, you need to walk the other way. Go somewhere else. Leave me alone. He says okay and expresses understanding and then gets right back on the phone with the ops, telling them where I'm at and what the fuck I'm doing. If I this motherfucker know that I've given him every fucking chance. No. Know that shit.
Nah, it's not on the Wayback Machine. That's weird. I can't imagine what could have been so crazy that Xavier did that took the video down.
If I kill this bitch, know that it's because he's letting people know who want to hurt me where I am at. Please and thank you. FTR. FTR this line.
Oh, some channels pulled away after the baby was born. Okay. But Stolen Eggs is still around, though, unless maybe that's a different Stolen Eggs channel because there was it's a different avatar. I just figured, I don't know. Who knows?
Ass nigga. Straight liar.
What? Did Heather just say the N-word? That's not good.
I'm walking to Cali. I already told him about 50 times. Don't fucking walk with me if you're a lying ass bitch. If I'm gonna fall asleep and my pills are gonna come up missing. If I'm gonna fall asleep and my money's gonna come up missing. If you're not gonna keep any of the promises that you've made. Every time his fucking phone rings, he goes and walks 30 feet away and says, "What, Dad? What, Dad? What, Dad?" So you're talking to your father, but you have to walk 30 feet away so that I can't hear the conversation.
Gray alien.
Why do
Gray Alien, how you doing? This is a throwback. These are all like Xavier's best moments. And then there's a video that's gone to time now. Someone has to find stolen eggs and be like, I just want to see it.
I do air quotes when I say husband because there are multiple versions of Xavier. Some of them are a fucking sweetheart, and I could tell that they would give their life for mine, or they make it appear as such. Some of them literally lay on top of me with their body when I'm cold to heat me up, and they hug me and hold me and tell me they love me and tell me that this suffering is over and that I'll never spend another night outdoors. And then things are okay for a few days and then they're not. And then some of them are very feminine and act like trans, cross-dress, wear their hair in a funny little pony. So when
that's all he does now. Any picture I see of Xavier, it's not even like a normal ponytail. Like sometimes I'll put my hair back like that because it's too crazy sometimes, right? But he has it like on the top of his head like a dinosaur, like a dinosaur I've never even seen before. Like one we haven't heard of, like an archaeologist has to find it yet, and Xavier's like the last one.
When I say my husband Xavier, there is an Xavier that I love with my whole entire heart. Most of these Xaviers, even the ones that are awful,
that's bad.
I can sense some sort of very, very predatory something going on for them, and my heart breaks for them. I don't want to see that happen to anyone, but there is a husband Xavier, and he does the things I.
This is like a good cautionary tale for Daisy. If like, actually, I don't know. We could just scare Daisy into like going into a better life. Be like, you don't want to end up like Heather Gillespie here. She's something else.
I would expect a husband to do. What happens on the days he's not around? And how do they all look so?
Oh, I gotta run a poll too because YouTube doesn't let me search swear words in the transcript, so I gotta ask you guys something in the poll.
Similar. It's like my eyes only see a filter of his face with whoever this person is. Not with everyone in the world, you know, just with the one who's pretending to be Xavier. His height changes, the size of his you-know-what changed.
I remember this from before. I was like, that's a normal thing to happen. Like, it goes up and down with arousal, but like, what else? There's like, he's a robot shapeshifting maniac.
I don't get it. Why do I want to call him? Xavier's father is supposedly in charge of banking and high-risk loans for people who don't have traditional paperwork to get the loans. I want to get a loan for us so that we can move in on one of these vacant, abandoned properties, file permit to begin work, and create an apartment before my baby is born. I have 3 months. His dad stops answering the phone. I'm not.
What would we call a bun on top? It should rhyme with man, probably. A glam bun? I don't know. Some kind of weird thing.
Being prevented to see a doctor regularly. I have to go into Northwestern's ER to make sure my baby's okay and order my own blood work through my primary care physician's office that I call them, ask them to write up. They wait for my PMD to say, yes, it's fine. Fax the orders over to downtown, and then I have the blood work.
I think she's jealous of Xavier being hotter than her.
So I'm managing my pregnancy as if I were my own doctor, but I'm still sleeping in a tent, being prevented from earning my own income and choosing who my doctor is. This is unacceptable. This is not acceptable. I can't bring a baby to a tent.
No, you can't. That's why they took the baby from you. It's called a top-notch knot. With Xavier. What a weird fucking hairstyle for him to choose. No Contendo, how you doing?
And if you thought Xavier was only good at creating fine art,
he also plays the maracas, which is like the triangle or the tambourine. One of the more easier. Would we even call this an instrument?
Wrong. You're in for the maraca solo of your life. Hey.
Oh, don't say that too. Whoa. Why is this opening up? Don't say that too loud. Heather will get you. Heather will be like, Xavier. Actually, she'll get Xavier. She'll be like, Xavier, why are all these people saying this to you? Why acknowledge them? Poor Xavier.
Is going to wax my pregnant bush in our.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Our tent. And I'm going to get some teeth whitening.
Sounds weird when you say it out loud.
sounds weird, but it's not. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I swear I didn't. I don't think I called her a bitch. Like, I don't. If I did, I did. I just can't remember me saying that. She's like, "You called me an old bitch." So when I search the transcript for bitch, it doesn't pop up because it doesn't do swear words. It just does that. So I search old. No old blank. Like, I never called her an old bitch if I did call her one. So I'm just wondering if you guys remember me saying it. 28% of you said that I did. So like, there's probably that's a pretty high probability, unless that's just like her on a bunch of alts.
To walk around with bush. It's terrible. In addition to that, I haven't been able to take care of myself in any way in months. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. So we're having a self-care day after we get done walking approximately 10 miles. During these half and half,
Apparently,
immunity and digestion. I told Xavier we have to do them right now.
Oh, these make you poop, apparently. So we're gonna drink a bunch of this. See what happens. We gotta stay here though.
Because in case they make us go poo-poo.
Whoa, why is it? It's doing that a lot. Meet the artist, Xavier Montoya. I think for the ones, this is weird. So for the ones, yeah, it's doing that. Oh, okay. So for the ones that aren't videos, when I press the foot pedal, it pops open the music app for some reason. I have to keep closing it. So I guess I just got to pay attention to which are photos and which are videos. That's just a weird thing. That's a weird little quirk, we'll call it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. What I was gonna say is I don't want to watch a 3-hour stream of myself again just to see if I said a word. But I'll just like, you know, whatever. I guess I said it, guys. I guess I said it.
Xavier's dad just came to meet up with him and give him some money and told him, and I quote, "Start looking for your apartment today."
I have feelings that
My dad said Heather isn't allowed to come over to Xavier's Dojo Casa house. Yeah, I could see that. I don't want my son associating with Heather either. You got a SoundCloud. Is this the actual music? I think it is. We're good for copyright on that. I don't think there's any copyright. We're only 47 minutes in, but since we're on the music part, we could play Xavier's killer music for a smoke break, and also some No Contendo for Zaddy's daddy, if they're still here. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear the awesome music just now? Here, listen to it. That's some pretty fancy shit. This is when it fixes jams. That's something. That's something. Here, let me get the classic up here. The Casanova. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. I don't have it in the software like I do for what? That crazy King Cobra doppelganger Kurt Cobain got murdered guy. It's like premiering a video right now. He's got 21 years. He is in it. Yes, for fucking 30 years. If I'm still covering Heather in 30 years, shoot me in the head. What? I forgot what I was searching now because of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Xavier Montoya. That's what I'm searching. And it's crazy fucking music. All right. This is his music.
Ay, coño. It's the one-hitter quitter, papi.
Met her in the McDonald's parking lot. She locked her keys in the SUV.
I don't know if I should. I'm supposed to be smoking. It's a very interesting song. You guys enjoy.
bust the window with her hand. Pieces of glass flying everywhere. Next day we're at the crib drinking soup. She won't receive me again. For now we're just friends. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I gotta guard my emotions and watch my mouth. I need to get this job and paper stack. It's always been my fantasy. Don't ever mess with no dope and you'll be rich. Holding them diamond rings. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. Gotta show us some love and you'll get a hug. Tiny baby creeping in the house. Girl, any more of those, then I'm out.
The moon sparkles while riding too. With the sharp, you can't stop it. Bring your finest money to the ship. We're about to blast off to the
My shit, baby. Can you take that? Can you handle that? I don't know. But we'll see. Come on, I'll take you there, baby, where you don't want to leave. That's Diamond Jackson. I'm with it. You better be down with it. See you soon.
I wonder if Rock and Roll McDonald's is copywritten. You guys think it is? Very talented. Do you guys think Rock and Roll McDonald's is copyright written? I want to play it. I think it probably is though, right? I'll show you guys how it goes. Rock and Roll McDonald's for anyone who hasn't heard it, and then just say that over and over, and it's pretty fancy. Daisy got me addicted to Starbucks. I seen Daisy drinking Starbucks. I was like, I should try that, and it's like it's good. I don't know why. It's just coffee. But let me. Where did the other thing go? Whoa. Oh, it's because it's under Sock Puppet Master. That's not the. We're watching BCG tonight. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Twitter? You computer. We're not on Twitter. LinkedIn. Xavier's LinkedIn is pretty crazy. Who would put this on LinkedIn? I should probably take that other thing off screen too. There we go.
Hi guys. So just to be clear, those are digital stagings. So meaning if there's a property local to Chicago that you need staged, we will handle that as well. And the fine art curation is just an example. So he creates that art, and then we use a digital staging software to let you understand exactly how it would appear on the wall. And only as an example, no one owns that actual art yet. All of his pieces are one of a kind. They go to one buyer.
The Target. The Target. What is it called when you try on clothes and you don't buy them? What is that called? This is called not having money, right? I don't know. Maybe that's not called anything.
29 weeks
Trying on clothes, I think is what it's called.
pregnant. This outfit is adorable. It's a size medium in the Isabel brand. I love it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Can't play too much of that. Can't stop laughing at the picture of Xavier crouching. And the darkness in the tent like a little car. He does look like a little car. Aw. That's kind of cute. That's cute, Xavier. Look at you. Xavier so wearing a ring. I didn't notice that. Why is his nails so long all the time?
Sing us.
So want to see Xavier lay down some beats on his that fucking huge piano that they had for so long.
All right, so Xavier's playing a little ditty here.
If that's what we would call it. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds like a fucking train going by. He was inspired by the train. Remember the train in the background?
We just spent the entire day in Northwestern yesterday. I have to get to take groceries and snacks and stuff to the big kids and then to Alexis, as I do every month. I haven't spoken with Alexis in person since the last play date we had, which was at the park by her grandma and grandpa's house, May 26th of just this previous year. And my children, as you all know, have remained with me full time from the moments of their birth through the time my house was invaded at 2037 West Roscoe on Thanksgiving, or an attempted home invasion. I'm sorry. Someone tried opening the window and breaking in. I called law enforcement and they ran away.
Oh, I might have had the same thing again. I thought she meant law enforcement ran away. The person that was breaking in ran away. She was just fucking high, I think. Just delusional.
And law enforcement said I was too hysterical to parent my children.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So I have. Hold on, babe. We'll talk about it in 1 second. I'm not on camera. So.
Wait, what was he saying? What was he trying to say? Common law marriage doesn't exist because you live in a tent. Yeah, you got to live in an actual place, I think, for common law.
So I have. Hold on, babe. We'll
I think he said first, my dad. That's all I got. I'm not gonna listen to it 50 times because I would do that by myself. But yeah, that's what I think he's saying.
Talk about it in 1 second. I'm not on camera. So I
thought he was going to be talking about drugs or something. You know.
Have to go to get blood work done at St. Joe's, and then I have to go to the laundromat, and then I have to go drop off groceries to my children. And I've been saying that since Monday. And we do this every day on the first of the month because Xavier pays me back $50 per child in Link from the money that I spent on all of our Airbnbs so that I don't have to stress out about it. And because he's the father of my unborn child and wants to be my husband legally. Right now, it's just common law because we live together in this tent. It's my tent, by the way. But it's another headache. And you guys who have been following know what a headache I've gone through with every system, healthcare, justice, et cetera, and so forth. And all of the proof is posted here and on the One Heather GEE account. Yesterday I was screaming at the top of my lungs at Xavier.
Oh, what were you screaming at about? I would love to hear more from Xavier, you know? Yeah, no.
Or really do this. We don't have these problems. But he was doing like really obscene things. He was like showing his entire butt in the middle of Lincoln Park, like literal 6 inches of crack, you guys. Like it was disgusting. It was like this much. It was awful. And he like had his whole pants down. And I'm like, Xavier, I always talk to Xavier about PR. I'm like, we're already going through hell. Go.
Whoa, copyrighted. Copyright. Hold on 1 second. Got a bibbity bop over here to do the wiggity whoop.
I pick up all the garbage and
all the garbages
inside the tent. I put everything inside of one bag and tie it shut. Everything. Every single piece of trash. Every single one. Okay. Somehow Xavier gets out of the tent.
It's so weird when they split up, you know? Do you think like they have fights and they actually are like, I'm going to kill you, so we need to get out of here. We need to get away from each other. Do you think that's when Heather walks around with all the skyscrapers looking up into the air with her sunglasses. And Xavier's just doing Xavier stuff, I guess.
Before me. This is not the real Xavier. As I've said hundreds of times, the real Xavier loves me. He doesn't set me up. He doesn't try to entrap. He doesn't do any of that shit. This version, whoever the this is, throws garbage all over, tells me for 3-4 hours that he's
I think this is it would be either the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024. Because the last time I seen a date, it was like October 2023. And I remember pretty much all of this from like the weekly recaps. It's crazy because I forgot a lot of it until I see it. And I'm like, oh yeah, this.
He's getting ready, but he's not. And if you guys have been watching, you'll see patterns and cycles. And
it's good because like I want to do like a comprehensive Heather edited video for all the Daisy people who don't know who Heather is. So it's good to refresh my memory of all the greatest hits.
How I've called out all of these changes in behavior. They're uncharacteristic. They do them with my family members. They do them with Xavier. Look at, like, this is nasty. There was not a single piece of trash when we got.
Yeah, it's targeted littering against Heather Gillespie, guys.
Out here, and I intend to leave it that way. I'm also 29 weeks pregnant. I'm huge, and I'm exhausted. And bending down repeatedly to pick up all this garbage hurts my stomach. I'm already contracting.
Maybe she shouldn't be playing in garbage if she's pregnant, you know? Why not? What we want. Hold up. Those damn faux Xaviers. Oh.
Xavier here wants to
This is when they were drunk again.
Damn it. He wants.
And he's picking pubes out of his mouth. That's what you guys told me. I think it was last night. What was it last night?
To film a movie. He also
look at here. Listen.
Wants us to get drunk. That would mean that's our third day getting drunk in a row.
And film a movie.
And before we ended up getting drunk these 3 days.
Oh, okay. I kind of do see it now. Yeah, you guys were saying that yesterday. Because, like, I thought the camera was just shaky, but he is kind of bipping and bopping around there. Blah. That's not what's on screen, YouTube. I'm just playing around here.
We had 6 months without getting drunk. So I'm not an alcoholic or nothing like that. But Xavier vomited on his own pants and got lost 3 blocks.
Yeah, he's making some weird face. I thought he was just drunk.
Way.
You didn't even tell them what happened.
I found him and I brought him back.
You didn't even tell them what happened.
But Xavier has nephew.
Oh, Xavier's about to correct her? I love these ones. These little glimpses of Xavier having a backbone. It's crazy. I don't know where they come from. I guess he's like withdrawn or something.
Don't you? 3 of them? Or 2 of them? 3. Xavier has 3 nephews. 4 nephews. So you have 4 nephews?
More than that on my brother's side. My brother grows.
Oh yeah. His brother's the district attorney, you guys. So like, can you understand what I'm going through right now with no explanation?
Works at the district attorney's office, I guess, because you can't work at a person. But no, there's a
at the district attorney's office, whatever.
Well, that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. Why? Can you guys hear that? Am I going crazy? Can you guys hear Miss Jackson? Okay. I don't think you guys could hear that. Why was that playing in the background? What would I have up for a minute? I had Xavier's crazy music up, and then like fucking Sorry Miss Jackson was just playing in the background, and I thought it was like one of these videos, and then I thought I was going crazy, and then I saw the tab open. Thank God. I was like, am I going schizophrenic? Like, am I literally going schizophrenic? That scared me, guys. That was really scary for a second. No Miss Jackson here. Good. Well, that would have been very bad, actually, if I didn't figure out what was going on. I would have been more freaked out, but yeah. No, that's good. No Miss Jackson. No copyrighted stuff. This isn't copyright either because Xavier's just hitting random notes. They did scare me, yeah. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
It's really good, babe.
That's what's fun. I don't remember that. She apologized to him for like having mood swings on his birthday.
Babe, they want to see your antenna.
No way.
Why not? I think this is when he's like, I'll do it for $100, $500. I can't remember how much it was. Let's see.
He said he'll show you his antenna for $100.
100, yeah.
I know.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that was the music. Here's Xavier's criminal record check. I don't think was there anything in there? I can't read that. Hold on. Wow, no, it's playing the music. Did all for the nookie. That's right. I think just I can't see. I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna be hitting musics. Xavier playing keyboards. Xavier playing in garbage. No.
So
there we go.
We'll be figuring that out as well. It's a crazy world.
It's a crazy world. Where's Xavier? It started getting juicy there at the end with Xavier, and then she shut the shit off. Is this when he was like, I want to worship mommy and shit?
So Xavier's going to get us lunch, and I'm just going to be here waiting for him.
You need to know what you were doing all those years.
What? They need to know what you were doing for all those years, or he needs to know?
I do know. I have everything written down. All right, you guys. So tune in for the Q&A later. I was going to do my makeup.
Oh, his record is clean. Okay.
But then I got lazy all of a sudden. Xavier calls that radiation. I call it unlawful interference, sabotage.
Being pregnant in a tent in Chicago, maybe, is why you're tired. I call it sabotage and interference, and he calls it radiation. And Xavier, they need to know what happened all those years. My goodness. I don't remember that at all. Wait, who is this guy? Is your wife crazy? It's like he knows what I'm dealing with. Oh, bingo. Oh, this is Zaddy Montag. Wait, what happened? Why are we here now? Did my computer be evil? What's going on here? What's going on here? Is that the end? We didn't hit the end, did we? Was that Xavier Files Part 1? Are we on to Part 2 now? Or did my computer just be evil? Will it pick up where we left off if it was evil? Hold on. Where is it? There we go. It should, right?
Can you stop leaving things like this?
We'll go super fast. I guess epilepsy warning? We'll go slower. We don't need to go that fast. Sorry, guys. Wait. You remember this? Oh, yeah. That is the end. Okay. I guess we didn't need to do that at all. Completely underrated. I just got a small business order from an Xavier. Oh shit. A real Xavier? A real life Xavier. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's a sign. It's a sign. Okay. There's a part 2. I'm finding it. I'm finding it, guys. My eyes are not what they used to be. Hopefully I didn't pass it. Did I pass it? No, Xavier part 2. This is it. Think so? What does it say?
Off my
Yeah,
tent
part 2.
so that I can't even lock it closed.
Xavier said, "You're a liar. I can't fuck for the haters." Or the 8 hours. I can't fuck for 8 hours. Oh, you're a liar. Because she was like, oh, he fucked me for 8 hours. And now she's being upsetty spaghetti. I see.
Lie.
Xavier's a lie. Just like when the 8 hours of sex in the Gold Coast apartment he promised was for me to be protected. You didn't promise that that was my apartment?
No, the 8 hours that you keep talking about, it's a lie.
You're lying. And that's why you can't keep yourself consistent. Nothing about anything I've been documenting.
This is like the craziest projection I've ever heard. And it's so much different because I think the first time I seen this, I didn't understand Heather so much as I do now. So it just hits different, this old clip. Heather. Good for Xavier. Good for him.
Documenting or reporting has changed. Nothing. It's all been 100% spot on.
Turning off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, he's
Do it, Xavier.
turning off the Wi-Fi. Because anytime that a person is exposed for the fucking inconsistent person they really are,
It's all lies.
what part of it is a lie? Come here and have a rational adult conversation.
All right.
Speak to what I said.
I think were the cops there too, I think, at the time? Yeah, Xavier's not going to jail over this bullshit. Oh, that Heather.
From last night, go to the GoPro page. I'll be posting the edits this afternoon. I only posted a couple of unedited. Xavier did all the videography and
We're
photography.
We're a duo like Hall and
He's been
Oates.
killing it lately
Like Hall and Oates? Who? Hall and Oates?
on videography and photography. And you guys
Who's Hall and Oates?
can tell the difference in the art from when you're a one-man band versus a two-man band. There's just so many.
It's 2 months.
I mean, there are so many angles you can never get alone, especially when you're the medium. So, like I said before, if you guys are looking for photography, creative design, direction, curation, DM.
Social media.
Oh, shout out to Alta.
Social
Shout out to
media.
Alta.
Alta. Is this This is the is it gonna pop the music thing? Probably. This is like Xavier is the most naturally achieved state, productive and focused, rumored that to be the hardest working man in the larger Chicagoland area. Chicagoland area. Whatever the fuck that is. Chicagoland area.
If I want to explain.
Who's Hall and Oates? I've never heard of Hall and Oates. I thought that maybe they're just like we're Hall and Oates, like Holland like Hall and Oates here, like this. Hall and Oates. That's what I thought she was talking about.
Explain anything. One of the things in rock and roll, it's the drums and Just What I Needed by the Cars, where it's.
That's not what it was, but okay. He's giving us a lesson. I think I already showed you guys the lesson that it reminded me of. That crazy guy in the piano drums.
Starts out like. It starts out like a normal.
I guess it's just what I needed.
1 2 beat, 1 2 1 2 on the bass and the snare.
Why are we teaching Heather this? Is he teaching Heather's audience this? Heather's not gonna. Heather's not listening.
But then it goes off into a weird, and this one weird lick inspired all of punk rock. It goes into a. Should I play it on my phone?
Oh, what? Maybe he just wants his phone back. What are you talking about, though? The Cars? I think punk rock predated the Cars. We'll fact check it.
Interfere with the hotspot.
Punk rock emerged in the mid-70s, rooted in the 1950s, and the Cars was a band that formed in 1976. I don't know. Maybe the Cars are not mentioned in the punk rock thing at all, though. Oh, well, it was mentioned once. New Wave. The Cars, who emerged from the Rat in Boston. That's all it says, though. It didn't say that they've made punk. I just don't know. I like punk music, and I don't think the Cars are very punk. I've just never heard of this before from like Anthony Fontoya or whoever that guy is or any other music person. I've never heard them be like. I've heard that like surfing music, like the Beach Boys and stuff. Basically that's like heavy metal. If you were to just put a distortion pedal on that shit and play it a little bit faster, and it's true. But I've not heard of the Cars, that one drum kicking off of all punk rock. And I don't think that Joe Biden legalized pot because Xavier wrote him a letter, Hunter Biden, whoever the fuck he said before. Why is he so quiet? What is he doing?
3 phones.
Yeah, Heather, let him play drums on one of his phones. He wants 2 drum sets.
Oh, this is mine. You were using it? It's warm. Holy shit, I have to connect it.
Angie, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, I need to show this example. I need the speaker for this. Or is it going to be a copyrighted thing?
What?
I don't think the drum line for the Cars is gonna. I don't know. Let's see.
If I play the song.
I don't know, maybe.
Just what I need. And then they'll scrap the whole thing.
No. No. That actually saved my life. Not saved my life, but it took me away from seeing Xavier with the legs. Now it's back. Oh no. I got you, my dude. That's Xavier. How obsessively controlling is Dusty? Yeah. Well, I guess to be fair. Oh shit, no. That is like minutes apart from each other. I was like, they probably don't call anyone else, right? But no, that's minutes apart. Jesus, jumping.
Do you want me to get foodie?
Yes, I'm starving.
Hey, Colleen, I seen that. Isn't that crazy? I was gonna actually cover Daisy tonight, and then I was like, we can't do that. I don't know why I said that. Oh, because no, we can't do it tomorrow either. We're doing Maurice and Mandy tomorrow. Maurice and Mandy Monday. But yeah, no, trouble is a brewing in the Daisy verse.
I never miss.
What was I gonna say? No, because I'm going with.
I won't go downtown. I promise you that.
Throw back to that time in October when they used Snapchat to accuse Xavier of being a sex worker. Xavier won't leave me the fuck alone, and he won't stop following me. He won't let me speak to anyone else, man, woman, or in between, but approaches people offering sex services. But that's okay. Someone make it make sense, please. S'il vous plaît.
Good morning. Makeup eyes from yesterday. Xavier and I are going to gather some things for a photo shoot, and then we're doing the Reconnect with Nature shoot or Mother Nature shoot.
No, you're good, Colleen.
This afternoon, so that'll be exciting. Xavier, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Well, I didn't. Hold on. He said yes.
Julia Roberts.
Say hi, babe.
How you doing?
How are you today, Xavier?
Why are we talking to Xavier like he's a 3-year-old?
I'm watching Julia Roberts.
Okay. We're watching Julia Roberts. That's nice.
I love you.
I love you.
That's the most wholesome conversation I've ever heard them have, but it was still like demeaning. Like she's still like talking down to him in a nice way. Like that's fucking crazy.
Recording. Anyways, what I was saying to you all is that none of you have had the pleasure of seeing me look my hottest yet. And that however hot or unhot I look, no filter, no sleep, spent the last 2 nights outside in a fucking park field in 20 degrees out. Regardless, none of you have ever had the pleasure or decency, what's the word I'm looking for, babe? Honor of seeing me look my hottest yet.
What are you saying, Heather? We never had the honor of saying with my hottest yet? She's like talking low. I don't know where they are. They're in a doctor's office?
It'll happen though. Babe, do you want to say hi again?
He got testicle gangrene? What? Is that why they're there?
It's not rigor mortis.
It's not rigor mortis? It's on his balls?
It's the beginning stages of testicle gangrene.
It's not.
What? What? I don't even know what to say to that.
Not gangrene. Don't say that. What is your chest?
What the fuck? I've never seen this. I've never seen this before in my life. He just like looks up into the sky. He's praying to God. He's praying to Jehovah God right now that his dick's not gonna fall off, or I guess his balls. I mean, his dick wouldn't be far behind. What?
Chest looks so puffy.
That's what you're worried about right now? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, the music thing. At what point are we in our lives that we're not concerned about the man who sleeps with you having gangrene on his private parts? What is happening downstairs with Heather that she's not concerned about that? What the fuck did we just watch? Jesus Christ.
Xavier wants to produce the theme song on this apparatus here.
That apparatus is a Fisher Price. I don't know, it's Fisherman Price or Fisher Price. Electronic xylophone. How much would a real xylophone cost? I'd imagine the same amount. Less technology would have to go into it. Maybe more technology. No, definitely less technology. I was just thinking of like, how would you make a xylophone key? It'd probably be like some kind of blacksmith metal working stuff. Take a little bit of technology, but this is like electronic. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Anyways. What's this? Nobody wants Xavier, but you, Dusty. Yeah, it's true. Why is she like, the enemy? Oh. She's trying to say that like the gay community, like the LGBT community is trying to steal Xavier from her. He made back to provide peanut gallery comments for the live, so I think he's fine. That's good. That's good. So I guess like he's all good down there.
Of all this other weird stuff that's been going on now, someone is doing something with Xavier. He leaves to go 5 minutes away to Walgreens, which is literally at the corner, to get us water and apple juice. And that was 4 hours ago. I have no idea what is going on. It's not acceptable. It's definitely not Xavier on his own. I'm very curious to understand who thinks it's appropriate to somehow harm or force the father of an unborn baby and husband of a 34-week pregnant woman.
I remember all this. I remember her being left alone in the tent to just ramble, and she'd get pissed and she'd be like, go for this many hours. And that's when she would be calling him all the time. I wouldn't want to be alone in a tent with Heather, pregnant, going on about God knows what, being like, you can't make any noise in the corner there. Doing your drugs too loud.
Woman to go missing for
trying to make my FTRs
for several hours at a time and leave his wife laying in a tent on the side of the road. This is not acceptable. All right, so I got the last color for the baby's blanket.
And this is how far along I am. It's like a gray sage paisley kind of color. And I'm just doing the 3 panels, and then on the corners, I'm going to put silk.
Wait, isn't like this the blankets she said that cost her $100 to make or something, or was she selling them for $100? There's no way it like took $100 to make this. The real Xavier is MIA again. They sent the sabotage version, but my piece won't be disturbed right now. So like Xavier's there, it's just this the sabotage version of him.
Silky tassels and velvet and like different textures so that it can be a sensory blanket as well. I have 6 weeks left of this pregnancy. If we go to 40 weeks, I'm 34 weeks and 3 days today.
I typically.
What is paisley? Is paisley like a garnish? Is it that that's paisley, right? Or what am I thinking of? Is that something else?
You don't have to ask Xavier for shit. He just produces.
He just produces.
He takes the lead and he produces. The Xavier that they.
Oh, it's a design. What is that stuff you're not supposed to eat?
Have had me with over the last
parsley. Thank you.
Few days. As I said before, he's wearing. He's speaking like a woman. It's disgusting.
So I'd be like, parsley could be a color, right? I'm sure parsley's a color.
It's absolutely disgusting. If you want to be a trans,
we gotta make a parsley colored paisley. Why is that hard to say? Probably I'm just crazy. That's why.
Do sure that your wife is okay with that before you decide that that's going to be her reality.
Is there like is there a candle? Why is she flickering?
I know this isn't Xavier.
There is a candle. Okay. It's freezing, so it's the flame stuff.
I want to press charges. I believe it's a doppelganger.
The doppelganger, okay.
And I do want to press charges against everyone involved. Now
I wish that she would always be by a place with good Wi-Fi, because like we missed a lot of good stuff there because of her crappy Wi-Fi. But I mean there's some good gold. Paisley is a bandana print. Yeah, when I seen it, I was like, that's not food. So
my husband, Xavier, who is a straight man, who only under the control and nefarious influence of people who sexually assault him, I would assume, turns into this very feminine, cross-dressing creep. And he knows that we had plans today to go take food to my 2 big children.
We had plans, okay, to go take food to kids that don't need it. Fuck him being sexually assaulted. Let's just skate past that. That's more of an annoyance than a concern for my significant other. What?
That is what the fuck I do every month. He is with me and we go and do it. I take it to the small child first and then to the bigger children. Today is the day. He left at 9. He was supposed to be back here at 11 or 11:30. It's now damn near 2 o'clock. Where the fuck is Xavier? And it's these people involving themselves that supposedly claim they want to help. They're not helping anyone. They're making more drama. They're making more problems. They're making more pain. Like, what the I literally was like...
Do you guys like when she used to bleep herself? I think because she kept getting her account locked. So she's like, it must be because I'm swearing. So then she started bleeping herself. It's pretty interesting. I've never seen like a social media person really do that, unless maybe it's like, I don't know, one of the mainstream people. So it's interesting to me. Making a wax seal of a kind of pain in the ass. Making a wax seal is kind of a pain in the ass, probably. I'd imagine. Isn't there like a bippity boppity thing you can do for that?
It was like, whatever. I will literally do anything. If it means I'm not allowed to go outside, like I have to be in the house like a prisoner, whatever it is that these programs require, so that I could have enough time to recover, be with my newborn, it will be at the time, and, prove to whoever
that I deserve to have my home back. Like, I'll do it, whatever. None of them, out of every single one that I've contacted, has called back, emailed back, or offered placement. So I'm a bachelor's degreed woman, 3 children.
No, she's not. Oh my God. Wow.
That I've successfully raised so far, a 10, 15, and 17-year-old, living in these oppressive, treacherous circumstances for going.
Yeah, I won't say it. I'll say it later.
On 4 years now, and being locked in a tent with someone I feel like I cannot even trust. I can trust Xavier. Who the fuck is this person? Who is this new person?
It's Xavier. Same Xavier.
I'm thinking about writing a song about how terribly they've been treating me for.
This was a song. Like, why did this never happen? You have all the time in the world. She teased us with a song. Xavier can play music. He's re-listened to his music on Smoke Break. He has other tracks. He could have made the music. Heather is yipping and yapping. She sung sometimes. She could have made her own words. And I would have played that all the time. It would have been beautiful, but it never happened. This is one of these things. He just like kind of dangled, like the coffee table book. That's never going to happen.
For the last several weeks.
I've lost faith in Heather completing anything she says she's going to. She's kind of like me. Like I gotta do these shorts and these videos. And then eventually I do them, but like way later than I normally say. Heather, it just never happens. It's almost a year. Nothing's got done.
I mean, it's been 4 years that I've been being treated like shit.
It's been 4 years we've been trying to write this novel.
But the last several weeks, it's been really bad. You know, I know they take it. I don't know what they do with him, but I know they take Xavier away. He disappears. First, it's awful, right? First, it's like a few weeks with like the squarest version of Xavier. He's
the only things I've ever seen her follow through on are her stupid photo shoots. Sometimes she doesn't even finish those. So I can't remember which element she didn't do, but it was fire. I think because she was like, it was gonna be dangerous. Like they would have needed the fire department on standby or something. Yeah, no, it's a letdown. It's a real letdown. She just complained about how being contained inside like a prisoner would be. I mean, she keeps herself in the tent. She's crazy. She's a crazy lady.
He's really not that square, but he's faking the funk and he's doing a good job. He's like, well,
faking the funk.
Jehovah God will get you for this. I don't need to judge you. Jehovah God is judging you. And I'm like, are you threatening with God, bro? What's your problem? Then the week after that, it's nothing but good Xavier's. And he makes sure that I'm taken care of the entire time. Then the week after that comes gay or trans Xavier. And I like him, but I don't like him pretending to be my husband. So it makes me resentful and angry.
Her eyes are like tweaking. They're doing the weird thing. I don't know. I've asked this so many times. Why are you guys with each other? I don't get what they get out of it. There's no one else can put up with either of them, I guess.
That's where we're at. All right, so I think.
Yeah, what happened to that mermaid shoot? I didn't even know there was a mermaid shoot. God damn it. Did people donate to that? Scams. Scamming. I would have donated to the song.
That someone is low-key incentivizing Xavier. He usually leaves about 2 to 3 hours a day to go get us food. I think that during that time, someone is incentivizing him to do shit to sabotage me.
Yeah, like Heather. Heather can be irrational and crazy all she fucking wants, and we're all just supposed to like deal with it. But Xavier, if he's not perfect 100% of the time, then they are replacing him with doppelgangers and saboteurs. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting how her mind works.
And us. What do I mean by that? We have a whole bin. This is Xavier's bin of clothing. I wash it all. There's jeans in there.
I have not. I guess we could do like a sneak peek of that at the end of this, since it happened today. Well, we won't watch all of it. Just like her berating Xavier parts, and we'll watch it again Friday.
There's sweatpants in there. Yeah, he chooses to wear jeggings and gray leggings. That's not my husband. My husband does not cross dress. He chooses to represent himself in a way that looks like a hype. Xavier does not do that. My husband does not do that. I don't want to be associated with that.
What the fuck is that saying for my reputation? What does it make me look like? I'm in here 35 weeks pregnant on my hands and knees cleaning the fucking tent every single 2 to 3 days. And this motherfucker is smoking tar out of a fucking resin bowl, leaving paraphernalia all over, and refusing to wear man clothes. Get the fuck away from me. No, I can tell you firsthand.
Well, when does Xavier get to be like, get the fuck away from me, Heather, with your crazy they conspiracies? And she smokes weed too. Why are we hating on weed, Heather? What about your weed thesis? How weed is good for the baby while we're fucking pregnant, you know?
Xavier is not gay. He does not like men in any way, shape, or form. So is he being sexually abused on those days that he starts looking like a lady?
Hype equals heroin? Question mark? I don't know. Does hype equal heroin? Some kind of hype man? Because she called him a hype man, right? Watch the HBO documentary Dope Sick Love. It's about homeless addict couples, and it perfectly explains their dynamic. Okay. They should have been on that. They need to go on some show. Like, they're kind of well, Heather's a narcissist, right? I don't even know what Xavier's doing in life, but I think she was on Love After Lockup. She would be on I think another show if they paid her for sure.
That's when I start noticing holes in my pants at the crotch. Things that look like semen in my crotch. You guys just saw the previous post, right? So is someone harassing him, raping him maybe, and he's too prideful to say something to me? I don't know. But law enforcement has not done enough with regards to this fucking case.
What are you going to tell law enforcement? Hey, my husband is wearing leggings. I think he's getting raped. Could you please do something about it? What would they even say to that?
None of us should be outside in a fucking tent. Period. None of us. This is obscene.
So now I have the money and we're over here by the hotel and I want to pay and check in, but Xavier is sure that he won't be able to handle taking down the tent and bringing our stuff to the hotel. So,
oh, is this when someone actually paid for their hotel and they were like, well, Xavier can't handle it, so we're just gonna sleep outside and spend the money on, I'm assuming, drugs. 35 weeks pregnant now, 5 weeks pre-labor delivery. He decided to start cross-dressing and acting overly feminine and abusive AF. This is not the real Xavier. Look at his face. Where is my husband? Mad at Xavier already today. Maybe this is a different time.
I either have to lose everything that I own, all my clothes, my pregnancy bag, and everything else, or check in and then walk back contracting and pack it all up myself because my husband in the last 3 days mysteriously decided cross-dressing again and acting like a little girl. 18 months.
18 months pregnant? Or what? I mean, what is she talking about? 18 months? What's 18 months? Not for as long as they've been outside, because that was like February to February. So that was 12 months. What the fuck is 18 months, Heather? How long you've been with Xavier? Oh, because they're at Airbnbs before? I don't know. What is this? I thought the background was on fire, but I guess it's just a sunset. $2 pancake. Oh, she loves her pancakes. It's a turn up. It's a turn. I want to play that like every stream now. That was so fucking crazy yesterday. We see some crazy stuff. I didn't know about the gangrene testicles. Didn't know about the we're just gonna do duster and pancakes all day. That's fucking awesome.
Also, for anyone who's been keeping track up until this point, every few days or weeks, depending on the circumstances, they will replace the Xavier who loves me and supports me with one who is an asshole. And claims, like I said before, that it's him providing meals to me. Yep. And another weird shit.
Yes, I am.
I would suppose that would be the same fake Xavier who was doing fentanyl in an alley this summer, because the real Xavier doesn't do drugs. So if any sponsors or anyone who's been around and documenting this wants to chime in, that'd be fantastic. I don't want to fucking play with you people. I am 36, nearly 37 weeks pregnant. Where the fuck is Xavier?
It's right there. It's beside you. Oh, the crazy. This is the peen pics. Those are crazy times.
And that's for myself and everyone around me. Like, here's the thing about Xavier. He doesn't smoke. So they have some person here posing as Xavier, and he's rolling up homemade cigarettes. Look what he's doing. That in itself has my skin crawling, completely fucking crawling through the roof. I'm disgusted. Okay. So I get into an argument with this fake version of Xavier multiple times a day to please clean that shit up. Now we have 6 tarps underneath us and shower curtain liners that are waterproof, as well as I built from collected pieces of plywood with platforms on them from laminate flooring samples, a little platform here that has us about 2 to 3 inches off of the ground. So no water can affect us. Yet somehow I wake up and everything is soaked. I mean, drenched, like pounds of water. How the fuck do you figure? So I literally...
How do you figure? I forgot we had this song, this one. He looks like Tom DeLonge. Why isn't it playing? Hold up. Being nefarious. Being very nefarious.
Red ring bam. I'm a wild black Betty. Mattering bam. Black Betty had a child. Battering ma'am. I'm the damn thing gone wild. Battering ma'am. I'm said a word, not a mind. Battering ram. I'm the damn thing gone blind. Bam, lamb.
See, that's never been copywritten because I think like every couple seconds Heather jumps in with battering ram. Yeah, I forgot.
To sit here bothered, anxious.
It just automatically played. Woo.
Uncomfortable, and not in a way that causes you to take action or do something positive or create a new goal. I've been there and done that. I know how to do e-commerce. I'm waiting for them to get off of my phone and stop hacking it. I know how to calm my anxiety. I know what I need to be.
What kind of music is that in the background? It's like, is Xavier playing like some kind of crazy flute?
Be successful in any sort of business, and that is a stable, safe place to live where people are not intentionally triggering my OCD qualities and my anxiety. The hospital will not help, as I said. Social services as well as CAPS office have been contacted hundreds.
CAPS office? You mean the cops? The CAPS? The CAPS?
Do you hear me? Hundreds of times. They have offered nothing. The best that they could do was a 7-day bus pass so that I could ride the bus 24 hours a day to area.
The bus. They just want me to ride the bus 24/7. That's not what the bus pass is for either. So you can apply for jobs and stuff, get groceries, you know, I don't know, get your life together. Just want me on the bus 24/7, guys.
Areas of the city that I don't know at 37 weeks pregnant. That's intelligent. So apparently now Xavier has decided to begin smoking roll-up cigarettes, which the real Xavier doesn't even smoke. And so I get
real Xavier, fake Xavier, alien Xavier.
to sit here and
blow. No, that was my father. How you doing?
Dry away small individual pieces of tobacco, which does absolutely wonders for the OCD that I'm currently struggling with. So I want to thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. It is wet. Filled with tobacco and absolutely fucking disgusting. And as I've said about a million times, the real Xavier doesn't even smoke cigarettes. So it's incredibly confusing and disgusting and unhygienic for a pregnant woman to be held this way.
So someone emailed Dusty about the eggs pics. And she came with a hot response. All right, let's see this. Oh, whoa. So she had the N-word. Why are you worried about someone putting their dick on Twitter? The fuck? My N-word is not pregnant, nor does he have a belly. I don't know whose N-word that is. Stay off my line. Sent from my iPhone. What? Twitter account is deleted. Someone texted Dusty about Eggsgate. Xavier doesn't have that shirt. The shirt in question. Yeah, he has that shirt. The Sublime shirt. Server says false. Yeah.
So after being passed off from law enforcement agent from one to the next, and why did I believe they were law enforcement agents? Either they
introduced themselves as a law enforcement agent. Either they showed me a badge of a law enforcement agent or they were driving a law enforcement vehicle. I have all of the names, dates, everything written down, and it's all in my novel. I meet Xavier, and Xavier's words are that God sent him to protect me so that I would not be getting abused and assaulted and mistreated anymore. And that everything that I've gone through was not for no reason.
Maybe.
I didn't leave exactly right then with Xavier. I had nowhere to go. I had everything I owned with me. One law enforcement agent had dropped me off right there with all of my stuff. And I told Xavier, I don't trust you. And he said, well, what can I do for you to trust me? And I said, if you stay with me overnight outside, I'm going to bring my stuff to the stairs of this church. And if you stay outside with me all night long.
Well, this was a weird initiation. That's what I would call this. A test for Xavier.
And I'm okay. And all my stuff is still there. And you're still there and you haven't robbed me, then I'll go with you. And he said, I have a safe place for you on the Gold Coast for you and your children. And I said, okay. And we took all of my belongings over to a church across the street from the Whole Foods on Chicago Avenue. And I went to sleep there. And when I woke up in the morning, all my stuff was still there, as was Xavier. So
test passed. That means she's never going to leave him alone. Like Dylan. She's never going to leave Dylan alone either. Oh, Heather. Oh, that Heather.
So we spend about 3 weeks in this apartment in the Gold Coast, a condo that his father owns. And we have our own room there, a master with an ensuite, and there's an extra master. There are 3 masters. So that means 3 master bedrooms that have their own restrooms, full restrooms, not half baths with just a toilet.
So Heather is obviously entitled to one of these. That's why she's telling us about it.
Full restrooms with bathtub, shower, toilet, huge empty room.
So this is all the Xavier clips. Well, anything that has to do with Xavier, basically throughout the past year, I'd say. There's been some good stuff. Did you know that Xavier had gangrene on his testicles? That's some scary shit.
His father lives there alone. There's a washer dryer, a kitchen, and all of these things. And Xavier tells me this is our room. I completely cleaned the room, put all my stuff away. I'm thinking that everything is great, that the 3rd bedroom will be used for when my children sleep over, and that we're going to set that up for them, and that I'm okay. You know, now he's going to help me get this case in front of a judge and be heard finally after 4 years of what felt like running for my life, being abused, being robbed, being raped on a semi-regular basis. And most importantly, being mostly separated from my family, all of my friends, and my...
See, Letitia Collins went to jail for saying all of this shit. I think the only difference is like Xavier would have to press charges on her because he's the only real person she's accused of any of this. Everything else is they, and they don't exist. I don't think Dylan could. Maybe Dylan could. I think Dylan is actually like kind of a bad guy though. So I just don't think that he would even try. Probably lead into some investigation he wouldn't want on his ass, and then like Marissa could leverage against him. And I don't even know what's going on with them actually. Are they still together? Probably.
And my children.
So this caption. Xavier doesn't smoke. Since you're determined to convince the Twitter pics aren't actually Xavier, I like to point out that he's wearing the same glasses in both. Yeah. Red and green manicure. Yeah.
But yeah.
He's always painting his nails.
You know, it's like the Xavier rubbing my feet, rubbing my back, literally treating me like a queen of the world, doing any and everything for me. I don't even ask. It's like I think something, I don't even have a full thought, and boom, he's there. Like if I think, God, I wish that he was holding me. It's cold. Before I even blink, he's like astro projected himself across the room onto my back and like is holding me. And I feel,
but he's so evil. This was done at 11:11.
Like I have like an insulated heater.
Right? Yeah.
And that's the type of concierge love service that I get from my husband. And then they do this weird shit where they change everything up with him.
and do these internet campaigns, smear campaigns, and all of this shit that I've already far graduated from. Like, that was so 2019.
Someone had to do it BCG, because like that's a crazy, like it's clearly Xavier. That imagine if I got caught red-handed doing something, and I was like, that's not me. And you see all like my tattoos and shit and everything. That's not me. Like, of course it is. What are you talking about, Xavier? Heather said it, not Xavier. I don't even think Xavier denied it. He's just like, I don't think he gave a shit.
You know, let's move on. Giving your uncles and aunts a hard time? Are you helpful? You know, are you caught up on all your assignments? Have you spoken with your little sister? What's going on? So that part of my life, it's pretty much stayed the same through all of this adversity, no matter.
What's this? Why does it look like what? The leggings pulled down, so his ass is out. That's a good question.
I'm exhausted. Fake fucking Xavier that acts like a 2-year-old and throws tantrums is back. Who also wears pearls in their hair. I want
to see the pearls in Xavier's hair.
Remove them for life. And Disney princesses, as they would be in modern day society, dating men who, in conversation with...
Wait, does she think she's the Disney princess? Because she's definitely fucking not.
With others, refer to themselves as princes and kings.
Okay. This is hater shit. I look fabulous in pearls. I want to see his pearls.
Real Xavier doesn't treat me that way. Real Xavier, literally, the entire pregnancy and the whole time, even before I was pregnant, he would talk to my stomach and say, I'm going to get you pregnant. I love you. And I would be like, dude, calm down. We're sleeping in a tent. He doesn't act like this unless everything is going well for us for longer than 6 weeks.
Then he's like, well, maybe we should make moves to get out of the fucking tent. And Heather's like, hey, life is good out here. What the fuck are you bitching about? We got a good setup. We got the sponsors. We got what is this when she had the blow-up mattress still before she popped? She popped like 2 mattresses, didn't she? Just get 3 total the whole time she's in the tent.
If we're not being harassed for 6 weeks, all of a sudden they take out the Xavier that treats me like the queen of the world and put this double the size person.
I forgot that Xavier grows and shrinks as well.
In his space who treats me like an option, who's nice sometimes, mean most of the time, does not allow me to sleep, acts paranoid, acts schizophrenic. It's not Xavier. It's one.
And maybe it is. Maybe he's on or off drugs that he should or shouldn't be on or off.
100% the targeting. Why do they only do this when 6, 7, 8 weeks pass that everything is getting better? What's the purpose of that? Xavier would never, ever in a million years be just not careful with my tummy. Then after I have a serious conversation with him saying like, I need to use the restroom. I'm 39 weeks, 4 days pregnant, sleeping on this fucking wooden platform. I've purchased everything that me and my baby need. The city of Chicago is refusing us shelter or housing.
Well, we've seen her try to report a grape and she refused to cooperate and just threw the bag at him. And he's like, I need you to answer some questions. She's like, blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. So that's the only time I've ever seen her attempt to or reference like it. Actually, well, she goes on about what Dan Shepard or someone who she used to communicate with about everything, like all of the mischievous nonsense. I don't know. She's throwing all of the grapes in there. I don't know. She shouldn't be able to like waste the officer's time like that. Fill up government inboxes and fucking, file false reports on people, even if it's anonymous people. It's a waste of time. It's a false report. And there should be consequences for your actions. Like if you don't want to get diagnosed for whatever the fuck you have and medicated, then you don't get to waste resources that could be used to actually help someone. You know what I mean? That's just like my salty opinion on the matter.
Housing assistance until I have the baby and we can quote go in as a family. That's their words. I have 20 closed shelter requests. None of them they've offered assistance for none of them. After I'm done complaining about Xavier not treating me well, this is what
harassing Pat from Amazon too. Remember that?
Instagram puts in my newsfeed as the very first post.
The perfect cigarette.
Perfect cigarette.
See? I remember our times. Oh, hold on. Probably rolling spliff since it's clearly a container of bud. Yeah. Yeah. Not cigarettes. To be real though, the perfect cigarette is a joint, you know?
Changing Xavier's behavior again. Literally days before my due date, about to be 40 weeks pregnant. Could go into labor any day now.
Oh, Xavier does cheat though, if given the opportunity. That's why he's sending people his dick pics and putting them on Twitter. He's something.
February 15th is my due date. And now the sawed-off water bottle that they have me urinating in from the tent that they have me sleeping in for going on 12 months now. It will be 1 full year on February 14th since we've slept indoors in a bed. 1 full year of oppression, out of jobs, out of income. The only income that they allow me to receive is
Jimmy John's? Isn't that like a fucking sandwich shop?
income that I earn fundraising through my socials.
What? Or no, it's thought they were trying to traffic Xavier. I read that as like her. Like she thought they were trying to traffic her. Yeah, no, I remember that actually. She thinks like every job is like. Heather is actually kind of a reason that Xavier doesn't have a job. I think Xavier gave up because like any job he actually got, Heather would like annoy the place out of like they just fire him because she'd be around all the time. Like you can't like just not bring your wife into fucking work every day, especially Heather Gillespie. Oh my god.
And woke up today after Xavier, again, fake Xavier, imposter Xavier, whatever the fuck Xavier we're talking about, who has been here every single day for nearly 19 months now, suddenly has problems with the way that we have to survive and engages in physical altercation with me around.
Xavier wants to play the drums. So what? Why is he mad? Wants to play the drums in the church band. Let him. Xavier's nail polish also matches the river. Oh, beautiful. Xavier looks very suave there.
Who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things. I don't need you to kill.
Dainty finger. Fucking Xavier.
And who acts like a man.
I don't know if that's going to be copywritten. But look at him. Look at Xavier. Xavier montage. What a beautiful man. He has gotten worse. He did look better with his eyebrows. He needs to get his eyebrows back. I don't know what he's doing with his life. He looks so much different now. Wait till we see Beach Bod. That was a terrible one. It's a terrible Xavier. That was a pretty good one. Wait, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this one. Oh, yeah, okay, you can. This is Angie's. I think it's Angie's picture in the Discord.
And that's what
We got the belly. Oh. I'll hit you up about bingo ideas, bingo plans. She's mad at Xavier and Instagram today. I don't think any of these are actual videos, or else it'd be like a unmute button. Throw back to 2022, one of the last times Xavier was any semblance of a provider. That's what. Shout out to Domino's. Oh shit, he's wearing a Domino's uniform. I didn't even notice that. I hope she's isn't banking on this man's biology drive to provide, because yeah, he's just happy on his own vibe. I mean, he is. Yeah. Last job at Jimmy John's, she made him quit because she convinced him they were trafficking him. How would that even be possible? And then we got more pics. Ew. Hold on.
who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care.
This is Xavier's weird art. This is art. Oh, that's the Chuck E. Cheese mask that he put on the woman for his art. This is him working. So that would be like him doing that. He's been requesting and following over 50 people a day. More crazy art. Does it get crazier? Hopefully not too crazy for YouTube. I think we're okay. We're all right now. But it's something like just women on fire and bondage, weird hands. We're good. Like more women on fire in the background. So totally normal. It's just normal, completely normal. He's a strange guy. And then we got, look how different he looks now. Look at that. Look at that. He had eyebrows still, but he still looks crazy. And then he got rid of his eyebrows. He's plump. Oh my gosh. Some of those. Jesus jumping. Jesus jumping. What's this? Oh. Hold on. There's audio to that one.
I think it's a little piece of.
What is that?
I don't think it's anything. I think it's a little piece of.
Dan in a tan. Sliding into people's DMs without his eyebrows. It's glamour shots. Some weird art. Oh, hold on.
Hey, what's your badge number, bro?
This is Dylan. That's not what we want. Okay, we're gonna do. There's one more. I don't think this one actually has too many in them, and then we'll go to the live. I have to pee. I might have to. Well, hold up. I'm trying to get to it. Why is it being uncooperative? Xavier Part 3. This is it, I think. Okay, so there isn't that much on here. Oh, Xavier in a towel. I didn't even notice that before. Look at him. Look at his. He's in a towel. Rest in peace, Xavier's eyebrows. That's what they used to look like. Poor Xavier. X was up to. Rocking out. Oh, he was this is what he was posting when she was live. The street art and shit, and some man with a guitar. This is good. The notes being like, do not drink this, Xavier. This is for bathing, not for our son. Then him reading a book with this, that's the hairstyle that I'm like, what the heck is that? It's BCG told me what the actual thing was. I can't remember. Xavier has an abscess tooth. We know that. More abscess tooth.
Is it
the pop quiz?
And I have
we watched these. Watched those yesterday. Give me a minute here. What am I gonna put on for you guys? No Contendo was like, don't play my music, Steve, because he's gonna have fresh tracks for us, but I don't have anything else I can play. I just have to pee real quick. And then Top Knot, that's what it is. Top Notch Knot. Hell yeah. And then we should go to Chrissy's channel for the lives. I'll put Chrissy's channel in the description. I didn't think we would be watching these guys today, but well, just the Xavier on the beach getting yelled at. Getting yelled at. Kurt Cobain was murdered. That's what it says. So I'm gonna put No Contendo on because I don't have any other thing to do, and maybe I'll smoke a bowl as well. This is the Bag Lady song, Heather the Bag Lady, and then
let's see. We doing this no ad libs. We doing this off the top of the head, off the rip. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Heather, your time at the hotel is up. You've been there for 4 months. What have you done?
These two.
What have you and Xavier done? Nothing. You've had all this time to prepare.
Also, subscribe to Chrissy. She's almost at 1,000. She's almost there. She's like super quick, like within minutes of the TikTok live, she has them uploaded. So if you want to keep up to date with Heather and don't want to rely on TikTok, I don't know how she has her notifications on where it actually notifies her, because I can't get them to work properly. But you guys should. So I'm going to leave this up while I play the Bag Lady song, and I'll be right back. And this is the last
Get
break.
ready, get ahead of the
Swear.
situation. Prepare yourself, prove your case to DFACS as to why you need them kids back, especially Rico. And what have you done? Nothing. You finna go outside, Heather. You and Xavier. More so if they split you up. That's what I really want to see. You gonna lose your shit. They're gonna be knocking at the door. They're gonna be like this. Time to go. What you gonna say, Heather? No! What's the choice gonna be, Heather? You gonna be out in the streets. A bag lady. All them bags. With your clothes and your makeup and your press-on nails, which you call pressies. You gonna be out there with your, what's that book? Your coffee table book. No laptop, because you're going to say they stole it. You're going to have, like, your shoes that you get from the sponsors. You got 2 or 3 pair of shoes, but you ain't got nothing for the kids. What have you done for them kids? What have you done for yourself? And a bigger question is, what is Xavier doing for you? Why you let a dude who's homeless impregnate you, and you about to let him impregnate you for a goddamn 3rd time? Heather, you gonna be out in the streets. You gonna be a bag lady in the streets. No roof, no shelter, no job prospects, just bags in the street. Bag lady, Heather Gillespie. You fucked up your life. You stay in them streets with Xavier Chanclas. Xavier with his schizophrenia and his mental illness, but you let him breed you. So act like you know DCF is gonna say no. You can't have them kids back, Heather Dusty. You can't have them kids back, 'cause your life is fucked up, and it's not their fault. It's the fact that you don't take no personal accountability. No responsibility for your actions and your decisions that affect your children. What's your impact, Heather? Come on, Heather. Time to get out. Where you gonna go? What you gonna do? Which shelter you gonna go to? You going back to the tent?
What you gonna do, Heather? I love no contender. Alrighty. All right. Let's see how Heather treated Xavier today. Not very nice. I'll tell you what. I'll get this up. Rock rolling. Oh yeah, she did pause her live a bunch of times, like a nefarious individual would. And it's like, it's TikTok, so it's gonna happen. She's singing? I don't know when she starts going in on Xavier. So we'll just watch like this one. There's another one as well. We're not gonna watch that, but just the evil live where she's mean to Xavier.
So you guys want to go get some dishes? Nah, they ain't got some.
Yeah, I seen Xavier. Yeah, his outfit. Why should you pause? Oh, that Heather. Whoops. Oh, why are you being evil to me? Why are you being evil to me? Heather, Heather. You gotta be evil. You gotta be. I just need to like position it before I start.
No. Go.
Okay.
We just got here like an hour ago.
Look at him. It's a little outfit. It's a little underwear outfit. Dez, how you doing? I don't know how well these. I'm scared to skip too far ahead. I think YouTube skips 10 seconds. That's what it says. Yeah, no, it is. Because of all that flour they got. Here, let's skip. Heather, start yelling at Xavier or running or something. I think that she's. We don't need to. That's better. I think she's like fucking hotspotting the one phone to the other. And like, do you think Xavier has his own number? Do you think both phones have data on them? Because like, if that's the case, that's why her connection is shit. Because she's trying to like fucking listen to music. Oh, Heather. And we're listening to. I don't even know what that song is. That's the war song. Just to run away from the music. Oh my god.
It's loud clapping.
Now you.
I just.
Oh no. It shows that Heather. I don't think she's ever gonna like be able to live off this, obviously, because of this kind of stuff. No, no worries.
Long busters. I just did 2 long busters. Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're live. What's a lung buster? I've never heard of those.
I'll go right now. That's the second person I heard blaring John Fogerty.
Is that John? I don't even know. Hold on. What was the first thing I was gonna look up? They get me so distracted.
It's definitely an American classic rock. Not just all the classic rock bands collectively.
No, we didn't get his phone or his bike stolen. Those are just Heather Gillespie lies. I don't know. I guess so people would send him money. That's why.
Specifically the American exports of bands.
That's the band that's playing. I would have never guessed that. Who was I gonna guess? I was gonna guess like I don't know, The Who or something. I don't know what The Who sounds like. Apparently.
Oh shit! Don't trip.
As soon as you get back, I'll do it.
Lung busters. That's what I was supposed to look up. What a lung buster is. Hey, Steve, who I do not like. Oh, I don't know who that is. Me? What I do now, though? Swim workout, lung busters. I don't think Xavier... Was Xavier in the water doing lung busters? It's just swimming. I am 34 years old. Peridot Eyes kept trying to guess my age. I like how she went from like 30 to 40. She was like, you're 32 or 33 or 36 or 39 or 40. And you look after all your daughters so great. And I'm like, what this? I live in Vancouver. There's a lot of things that she just like assumed about me. Weird. Breathing heavily, lung buster, maybe. Xavier's just on the beach like being crazy. Obviously not me. Oh, okay, that's good. You scared me. You scared me, Gray Alien. I was gonna have a heart attack. Is that why I don't know these bands though? It's because I'm too young to know them. I feel I'm kind of old. I'm old in today's day and age. Maybe. I don't know. It is in June. I'm a Gemini, an evil Gemini. What are they doing, by the way? They're just off camera, like doing nothing.
Run! I might be mistaken. Babe, run!
He's so off in the distance. Why did I don't know. She has to have better like outfits than the tablecloth outfit, right? I've seen her. This is the only outfit I've seen her wear all week is the tablecloth. Those noises, yeah, they're unsettling. All right, I don't know what she was doing to make those noises. I don't know why. We're doing a live stream, right? Let's point the camera like away from everything and just make odd sounds off camera. It's good. It's good for numbers, you know.
Check my back. We weren't watching it.
This is like, but this is a nicer view than inside the tent. I'll give her that. So that's nice. Yeah, why did she not let him sleep in the bed? It's so weird that he slept on the floor like a dog and he was just like cool with it. Maybe that's like a kink of his or something. Starts the J. J like crap. I'm in a mood now. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go deal with him, you know. Oh. Jiggity jams. Jim jams. Not Jim Jams. I think I know who you mean, though. They don't have a home to run to, Sheriff. You know that. Yeah, like there's a lot of, well, there's Canadians in here, I'm sure. There's a lot of like Canadian rock, I guess, on the radio. I stopped listening to the radio forever ago too, because it's all crap. But they'll play like, who's that guy that's on the radio? Kim Mitchell, like those fucking patio lantern songs, and you might as well go for a soda, nobody hurts. I don't know if they play that in America. I would imagine probably not. I don't know. And then there's just like, I don't know, like AC/DC and Ozzy Osbourne. They'll play like the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. I know I've heard the song that they were listening to before, but I just thought it was like, I don't know. I've never heard the name Jim Fogarty. Fogarty. I can't even remember the actual name. Said on the radio ever. Like I've never heard the DJ be like, "Oh right, that was Jim Fogarty with." I don't even know the name of that song. I don't.
Xavier, you have a fan club. They said you can do.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. So she talks a lot of Spanish in this live too.
You can do.
What country? Romania. Where's our Romanian fan base? Where's our Romanian fan club?
Tragically Hips one, yeah, they're good. That guy's dead now. That's sad. I hate the mainstream radio. Well, I don't know. I haven't listened to it in like a very long time. To be fair, though, I'm really listening. I stopped listening to like new music a while ago, I guess. It's sad times. But there's like 3 radio stations that I would listen to, but they just play the same things over and over. I don't know. I don't know your job though. What's the job? If you work in radio, Chrissy, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I would listen to you on the radio, but probably not a lot of music. The Roughhausen, the Russhausen. I can speak. The Roughhausen Zaddy Montoya.
You want to race?
NoFX is like my favorite band. Like literally, I love NoFX. They're chef's kiss.
Oh, let's just keep doing our sprints. I'm getting into the rhythm.
Huh?
I'm glad he put on weight. Like he looks, I wouldn't say healthier than before though, because like he was gonna die on the straw. Actually, Xavier's pretty tough. Heather's pretty tough. But it's good they got like their winter's coming. It's the end of summer. The boys of summer are gone. And he's gonna need the extra padding for the winter. Especially since they didn't accept the other shelter's help.
Stop putting your pee-pee on there. Watch out. Ouch.
Mamma mia.
You didn't come on. We're supposed to be racing.
Oh shit, hold on. I gotta switch it. We're supposed to be racing, man. I think it's this one. Yes, part 2. That's how we started the live. That's how we started it, Xavier. Hold on, guys. I don't know why I'm whispering. Hold on, guys. They have a new sign. I wonder what it says. I wonder what it says.
No, I don't.
Ready? Go.
Every time she phone first. Touch the phone.
The Greater Toronto Area or Grand Theft Auto? I have a translation. When she starts speaking the Spanish, I got a translation. Oh, is that Johnny Cash? I think we're probably going to get hit with some copyright. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, if it's only blocked in Russia, no harm, no foul. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked everywhere, or else live chat is gone. We'll have to memorize all live chat in our brains. We'll do like a Magneto thing. What's it, Magneto? The guy in the wheelchair in X-Men? That guy. He was Magneto's father. I don't know. I never watched X-Men.
No me hagas esperar.
There we go.
I don't say her in Spanish for him. That wasn't a requirement. No, that's not a requirement. I speak another language. Yeah. I speak Polish.
What are these people saying? I speak Polish? Polish? I think that's him.
It's really hard to learn.
No me hagas esperar. Hay algo en ti, nena, que me lleva a la locura.
So apparently she's saying, I don't know if this is the part, but apparently she says somewhere in this Spanish rant, let's go grab my son and leave this whole world behind. This world is ugly and rude. And then rants about the U.S. Allowing a poor lactating mom to sleep on the street. It's just a wish. She knows that she can't even see him on a Sunday. And her Spanish is so bad. So bad. And if anyone wants to fill in the blanks, just go ahead. I'll pop it on screen.
Private jets. Send private jets.
Oh, she's up to 10 now. She wants 10 private jets now, guys.
Babe, get off of my screen. Stop fucking putting your big old belly in the middle of the screen. Si quieres hablar con ellos, say something useful or beneficial. I told you this is not a comedy show.
Hey, this is a comedy show, kind of. It's like a dark comedy, but it's a comedy nonetheless. I mean, like, it's pretty. What? We can't laugh at this. Like, what? I don't know.
It's not funny.
You pick them up if you want them on your comedy show. My shit is about my life.
Xavier can pick me up anytime.
¿Me entiendes o no?
Not like that, but I mean, like, if he wants me as a viewer of his, if he wanted to start live streaming.
I wanted to see how I look.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
I was doing a screen test for when I wear a Speedo.
What?
I was doing a screen test.
It's not fucking funny, bro. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating.
Do these ones now? Is that a thing? This is the thing? That's it?
It's okay. I think it was a decent rate. I was like a little on that one. Oh, I sort of notified.
He's gotta see how he looks before he takes the pics at an opportunistic time, and then he can slap him on his Twitter or send them to girls in his DMs. Is that gang hearts? Like gang hearts now? Gang hearts? That look better?
Run!
Worse?
I'm taking a break.
Nomás quieres estar ahí enfrente de la pinche cámara así con su estómago así. That's what he wants. But on my shit. Make it make sense.
Make sense.
Nothing productive, by all means. Just nothing but humiliations and embarrassments on the regular.
Okay.
That's what the fuck we need.
And you think that's going to garner? I think it's even worse.
I want you to do better. That's what I want. I don't give a fuck what these people say unless they are encouraging you to be the man that I need and that Weston needs. I don't fucking care. I don't want them laughing at your stomach and your man boobs. I want you encouraging to run and work out and encouraging the same from me.
That's what she wants the live chat to do? Wouldn't she be taking that as like body shaming or something? I would take that. I'd be like, that's aggressive. Why is she's so
That's what I want. I don't want you riding on their energy like, oh, Xavier, show us your big stomach and titties. No, bro. Let's jog together. Let's do sit-ups together. Let's make ourselves better. You're not a fucking laughing stock. You're not here to make these people laugh at you.
He wants to show his progression. And we wanted to see Xavier. We like Xavier. We see enough of Heather on a regular basis.
Your expense. Do you not get that? You think your son would be okay with this? You think my kids would be okay with this? No.
Probably.
No, they wouldn't. None of them would. The shit's embarrassing. Show up for us if you can't show up for yourself.
Why are you blaming me for what they say?
It's a valid question, Xavier. What is Xavier even doing wrong? He's walking in front of the camera that you have on live stream. Did your 10 private jets or whatever, right? And then she runs away. When she's asked a valid question, she runs away. And like Heather's any smaller. I think he was gonna say like garner support, followers, anything.
Come on!
See, mine froze at this part too. I was like, I hope Chrissy's didn't freeze because came into frame just like that. Crazy ideas.
And another. And raise it up. Ready?
This is how you train dogs, right? Take them to the beach and run. Tell them like which way to zip and jump. You're going to take Xavier to the dog show. Have him do an obstacle course. He'll fail. He'll get along with some other dogs. He'll get jealous.
Drag races. I was feeling it 2 minutes ago.
They should come back and be like NASCAR next time. Where did drag races even come from? Why can't I get that right?
Sit-ups! Come
Is that Xavier in the background there? Is that Xavier? No.
on! 50 crunches. 20. Huh?
He's like, go ahead. I'm not doing that.
Okay, 20. 20.
I think I would be happy too because like she has to be more chill outdoors, I think, right? Because there's people around. So she can only do so much. She can't start like wailing on him or anything, right? Did you think she does that like in the hotel? That'd be crazy. Either way, I've never heard like drag racing. I'm talking about Heather, no Tesla's drag racing as like running ever. A relay. I have a relay in running. And there's like short sprints. What's that? Like the 100 meter, 200 meter. What are those called? I don't know. Not a drag race though.
Where's your 20? Come on, man. 20.
I'm gonna do more sprints.
Did she do 20?
Just do 20 crunches.
You got really close to that guy.
Estoy aquí sitting down. I'm not even standing, so I didn't get close to anyone. If anything, someone got close to me. 26.
Holy 95% of you think he does hit her?
Sit-ups.
Or she does hit him?
Crunches, I mean.
I will in a minute.
Yeah, and then she's gonna be like, they are swapping him out for some healthy Xavier that is it's physically impossible for him to be this healthy because me, Heather Gillespie, fucking heavyweight lifting fitness guru, isn't losing the weight as fast as him.
That was 6 back and forths? Or 4? I think it was 6. 4 since we went live, but I think
Yeah, that's what I think. So the something meter dash, like whatever, like a meter it is. Yeah,
6 since we got here. I want to leave here in like 30.
Also, I just noticed your name is Boob Machine. That's pretty cool. How did I not notice that before? I don't know. My brain's been kind of weird lately.
30. Are you going to do the crunches, please?
I'm gonna do some sprints in a second.
I don't want to be here. It's hot as hell. Like literally. I want to go in the AC and watch a movie.
Well, Heather, we're supposed to be training. She flips so flippantly. Flip so flippantly.
I don't think it is. Is that the police lifeguard? How do I put it on dual? Xavier, how do I put the dual camera?
This is actually pretty funny because I'm pretty sure Xavier's response is like, I've never streamed on TikTok. Like, why are you asking me?
I've never went live on TikTok.
What you should do is subscribe to Xavier's shit. He has his own social media. This is, you see my little name up there in the top left of.
Oh, is that it? Is that it? She ended it. All right. Well, that's that. I thought there was a little bit more. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I might have gotten a little bit after that, but I might not have as well because I don't pay attention to when things stop recording. Oh, I guess it would be in here. One second. Oh, that's not right. Wait. What is this? Oh, it's past midnight. I was like, this isn't from yesterday. Oh, she just paused the live forever. That's what happened. Hold on. There is a little bit more, just barely though. Hold up.
Pick somebody. You pick them up if you want them on your comedy show. My shit is about my life.
Okay. So, she goes. She's like,
You look like a magnifying glass, and you type in any person you want in the whole entire world.
Y ahí te puedes ver su nombre de esa persona que está buscando. And then you can watch their, broadcast, their lives, their content, their personal blog, whatever they have going on, you'll find it under their name, right?
See, this is the bat phone. That's why Daisy the Venice Healer. I was like, Daisy the Venice. And then I had to go fucking record her on a third phone. And then, but she pauses it. I don't know. Like Chrissy's cut, like I think right before this, because she like puts it on pause for a hell of a long time. She comes back for like, I don't think not even a minute, and then she goes on pause again. So I don't know we'll see what that minute is.
Right, and you'll find what I have going on.
Your Highness, I've been waiting for you. That sounds creepy, but I mean like for good reason.
Under my name, that little name up there in the corner, the one that starts with an H, that would be my.
There you go. Okay, so this so she stays on pause for all this time. And then she comes back and we're looking at the ocean. So I don't know what happens here. Oh, maybe nothing. Maybe it's just frozen.
We need 10 private jets, please, and 10 private jets on Snapchat and one in real life.
10. This is where the 10 private. She wants 10 fucking private jets now. I knew I heard 10 private jets somewhere. I was like, wait a second. I didn't hear it. Yeah, 10 private jets.
Private jet. Estoy ya lista con todo lo que necesito en mi bolsa. Ya me quiere ir. Vamos con mi hijo. Vamos a agarrar mi hijo y ahí nos vamos. Vamos de todo ese mundo. Ya nos vamos. Ese mundo está bien.
It's the ocean, okay? To me, it's the ocean.
Bien horrible y grosera.
Does anyone know what she's saying here, though? Is this the part where she's talking about, like, running away with the baby or something?
Todo aquí. ¿Cómo se van a dejar una mujer que tiene leche en su pecho?
There, look, now you got a wrench.
Durmiendo afuera en la pinche calle. Los Estados Unidos. Chinga su puta madre.
I heard a swear word.
Qué triste, qué triste. Pobrecita ella.
And then this is it. Yeah, that's it. That's it where she's saying, who's it? All the evil stuff. Well, there you go. That's the evil stuff if you know Spanish. And then it's just, yeah, pause for the rest and then gone. Gone. She died. And she left. She ran away. She ran away all the way in the world today. And that's it. What else do we have? Nothing. Let me see. She's so silly. I know, right? What a silly woman. Let me check one other thing from it's the condensation of my fingers not letting me do a fingerprint on my phone. Oh, wait, is that what's happening?
Stay off of the camera and don't.
You just jumped in front of the camera. I think we've seen this already though, so that's all right. Was there anything else I wanted to go over with? I don't think so. I think we're good. Why isn't my emojis? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. I thought I had something else to tell you guys, but I guess not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. You know when you have that feeling you're forgetting something, but then like it turns out you're just crazy? I think that's what's happening right now. That's not good? Oh. You mean like it's evil? I mean, it's a swear word. I think I've already said that, but my boyfriend tried to convince me to buy a jet, like an old Russian one. What the fuck would I do with it? Yeah, I mean, do you know how to fly jets? If you don't know how to fly a jet, that's kind of a silly thing. The silliest with your silly boyfriend. Yep. Yeah, that's a great hat. Heather's hat, my hat, my I don't know what to call it. It's a beanie. This is wild business. It's a wild, wild west out here. The way you just ran away reminded me of how hard I laughed at the soundbite. You're saying ducks. Oh yeah, when I was like, ducks. Because like, why was she doing that? That crazy lady. Just saying Alyssa's mom's full name or Alyssa's full name. One of them. So shout out to Alyssa's mom. I need 5 private jets for Alyssa's mom and hearts in the chat, or else I will not talk. Went 2 seconds. Craziness. My hat. Oh, thank you. I need to switch it up a bit. I have more hats, but I've been like rocking this one a lot. I don't know. I guess there's nothing to. Why is it? It's early. I guess it's 1 in the morning. So I have Lungbusters pulled up here. Lungbusters vape shop. Wow. Look at that. I don't know. You guys have anything for me to play? Do you want to watch? Should probably just go. I'll go. Tomorrow we're gonna do Mandy and Marissa Monday, which is supposed to be today, but then the hobos were busy today. They kept me busy. And then if Daisy does more and more stuff, like too much to cover on Thursday, we'll do like Tuesday and Thursday. Like we'll split it, put someone in the middle on Wednesday. Maybe Lisa Richard, if I can get enough stuff put together where it's not so boring. Lisa Richard is a really boring person to listen to. So it'd have to be like some edited clips together and stuff. Heart. 5 private jets. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great night and a great week coming up. It means your blank mother, and I can imagine it went to Xavier because of the whole Rico thing. Oh, no. That's a mean thing. That is mean. Steve drinking Starbucks late at night. I'm surprised at 1 a.m. It is early for me. Didn't we go to like 2 or 3 the other night? Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe I'm being crazy. It could be. I am a little crazy. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. That's a friendly, not an evil one. Bye.